So I figured I'd do it while I have the opportunity because I'm going to be busy very, very soon. Make sure my voice is working and everything. How you guys doing? Alright, let's share this bad boy out and get this show started. Bulls are 1-1 tied with the Pistons and round 2, game 3 and 4. That is what we're all about here today. And we're going to see what we can do about it. Oh yeah, we're live. And we're going to see what we can do about it. Alright, yeah. So the voice is working today so far. Probably going to be staticky in my headphones like typical. Whatever is wrong with my controller. Bulls, Pistons, playoffs. Hurry up. Phone's slow. There we go. Copy that. Copy that. Select all. This is slow. Copy, post. So what's up, guys? How you been? We had a terrible baseball episode last night where we got beat badly twice by the Braves. Typical Rockies behavior. They seem to always lose to the Braves. I've never beat them on that game. In a played game. We've beat them in sim, but I've never beat them in a played game. So figured I'd do it live. My wife's out with her mom, and I'm just sitting here bored. I gotta go to a lot of work coming up this next week, so I won't be here at all. You guys won't hardly see me at all, probably none. So this will be my opportunity to get some of this stuff out of the way. Share it to Facebook real quick and then Twitter, and we'll be set to go. The Bulls are tied 1-1. Now, we did sim the end of the last game, too. We were in the lead, and then when I sim, we lost. So I don't know if we technically really lost that game. We don't know. I mean, we don't know. So we don't know what would have happened had we of continued to play it, but things were going on here I had to take care of, so we couldn't continue to play it. So let me share this out. Yeah, it's going to have all that good stuff for me. So let's hashtag NBA right there. Hashtag 2K23. It's not even what we're playing, but we don't care. And basketball. And viral. Why not just throw a viral in there? It's always good to throw a viral hashtag in anything. Alright, we're done with that. So we're ready to go. That didn't take as long as normal. Move this right here so I don't have to be I don't have to lean up like this to read everything. Alright, guys, so we are tied 1-1 with the Pistons right now in round 2 of the playoffs. Season 1-2. The Bulls already making it to the playoffs. Toronto is leading the Sixers 2-0 in their series. That would be an upset because the Sixers are a really good team on this game. Clippers are leading the Trailblazers 2-0. That's about right. And the Lakers are losing to the Rockets by a 2-1 deficit. So EC dabbing in here. What's up, my man? How you doing? So we're going to get ready for the playoffs. First, let's take a look at the not league standings, the playoff stats. See if Zach's still in the top 2 for scoring. Now Giannis is out of the playoffs, so his average will stay at 36.3. It will never change. I don't think that's fair to other players that get to stay in the playoffs because they have more opportunities to not score that amount of points, but that's the way the game does it. So we have to deal with it. Look how many rebounds that dude averaged in that series, and they lost 4-0 in that series, and he was still playing like a beast. DeMarcus Cousins is 7th in rebounding in the playoffs. And when it comes to assists per game, no. We don't have. I think Patty Mills is down here in the 30s. Yeah, 32. That's what I figured. We're not a very passy team. Also, we have the expansion teams that are still pending. I think we'll find out in the offseason whether Pittsburgh gets their expansion team in Kansas City or not. I don't know. I don't know how that works. I've never done that in any 2K. But that's who the team that I'm highlighting there will be the team when we do get approved that I'll be taking over as GM. And that's going to be fun. Pittsburgh's they deserve an NBA team, and I think we need to take them to the next level, and I'm sure I'll get the opportunity to at least get one halfway decent player. The rest of them probably won't be that good, but you do get an opportunity to get like a team's third or fourth best player, and that would be your best player when expansions happen. A lot of teams don't like expansions because it's kind of unfair. They take your players away from you, just pick, but they don't take your best. There's a block on the best players that teams get to keep, so I'm going to unmute me so I can make sure my mic's working all game long. So, all right, guys, injury report. Let's see if there's any injuries for either one of us. No, Daniel Gafford, of course, is out for the rest of the season. He has a torn right Achilles. I really miss him defensively, especially in the last series against the Brooklyn Nets. Even though we won, he would have been a much better candidate to take on Kevin Durant than who we actually had playing Durant. And the Pistons look like this. They have no injuries. Even though I don't get that. They say they do, but they don't. So, all right. Social media is talking about the Rockets beating the Lakers. Paul Gasol drops 35 on the Raptors. And they crushed the Sixers by 34 points. My goodness. Drummond helps Pistons beat the Bulls 114-111 in a close game in Game 2. Westbrook's 32 points helped the Rockets take down the Lakers. And now that's odd, but yeah. Clippers defeat the Trailblazers by 11. Pistons win. Point guard Paul George why do they put PG? That's point guard in basketball, but Paul George stars as your Clippers beat the Trailblazers. Gasol drops 35. King James 38-point leads. That's back in the okay. So we're ready. Everybody is ready, and we're ready. So let's play game. There's our starting lineups, guys. We're playing home for games 3 and 4 in the United Center. Then you're going to have Reggie Jackson starting again, but they're going to put Derrick Rose in at shooting guard. They have tried. This will be the third different lineup, and it's only game 3 that they've tried against us. For some reason, they don't keep the same lineup. I don't understand it, but they don't. So they've got Doumbouya starting at small forward, Blake Griffin's their power forward, and Drummond's their center. So they've got 3 pretty good players just like we do. It's about even, I think, personally. We have Levine, DeRozan, Kuzma, but we have 4 players in the 80s. They only have 3. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. And Patty Mills is our starting point guard. We tried Alex Caruso for a little while, and it just did not work out. So uniforms. Regular whites against the blues. Sounds good to me. Let's get this show on the road. Game 3, ladies and gentlemen, getting started here now live. Thank you for coming by, EC. Make sure you smash that like button, my friend, and get your friends in here and subscribe to the channel. Let's build this thing up and get this show rolling. Looks like you already smashed the like button, but it is what it is. I just did a baseball episode last night until about 10:30. Did 2 games. Wow, that's loud. All right, guys, so we're going to probably have a little intro here. It'll show one of the guys on the cell phone or something. Oh, it's the star. There's DeMar DeRozan. The United Center. Chicago Bulls. Home of Michael Jordan. It's my whole background. Andre Drummond, 21.7 points a game, 2.3 steals, 18.8 rebounds. Zach LaVine, 35.7 points a game, 53% field goal percentage, and 2.8 rebounds. So this is actually been a fair series so far. It's 2 tough teams playing against each other, the 6 seed and the 7 seed. They didn't expect to be where they're at right now, and they have a chance to go to the Eastern Conference Finals if they can get through this series. Now the music is muted, but it is a cool little video. It's called, I guess they're playing. That's the song they're playing. There's the Lovables, and there is a swish by DeMar DeRozan, probably, if I had to guess. And there's Blake Griffin, and there's D Rose. I wish we could get D Rose. He would probably be starting point guard with this team that I've got now, because Patty Mills is only a 75 overall. D Rose is 79. I would much rather have a 79 than a 75. He's really close to 80. Take a look at all that fire coming out of the goals. This is what it's all about, guys. Playoff time in the NBA. It's my favorite time. DeMar DeRozan, the second star on this team, actually, even though he's probably the best player on the team. All right, let's get in here and get defensive settings set up. But Zach scores is at least the scorer. DeMar might be the all-around best player, but Zach's definitely the best offensive player on the team. All right, I think it's good on that. Is there anything else we need to do? We'll set up our defense here in a minute and offense. So here we go. Welcome to the United Center, guys. And Cousins lose another one. We're straight man-to-man. All right, here we go. Zach's on D. Rose. Pass to Reggie Jackson. Wide open. Dumboya from the corner. Misses it. Rebound by Drummond. DeMarcus Cousins all over him. And he fouled him. And nope, it's goaltending. So it's only going to be a 2-point goal. He made it anyhow. I don't know why they blew the whistle on that. 2-0 Detroit leads here early in the first. Game 3. Yep, I got static in my headset. It happens every game. No matter what I play, it's got to be a controller thing. Looking for a pick. Kuzma sets one. And Zach loses the ball. Kuzma fights for it but can't hold on to it. Here comes D. Rose down the court. Kuzma gets in position. Good job by Kuzma stopping Dumboya. But then it leaves Blake Griffin wide open for a nasty jam. And he held on to the goal for a minute. So 4-0 Pistons lead. Nice pick set by DeMarcus Cousins, but nowhere to go for DeMar DeRozan. Kuzma sets a pick for Zach. Zach runs around it. Looks for a foul. He don't get it. Don't get the basket. And a rebound by Kuzma. Pass back out to Zach LaVine. LaVine at the top of the key. Kuzma sets another pick. Zach uses it good that time, and he's got an opening to dunk it down as he got by Blake Griffin. Nice dunk by Zach. He burnt everybody on that pick and roll, and we haven't even set our offense up yet. My bad. Patty Mills on Reggie Jackson. Patty Mills is a good defender, and that's why right there he's got an opening. And he gets an easy layup. So we tied the game at 4 apiece with 8:42 left in the first period. Good steal by Patty Mills. He just took it away like candy from a baby. Patty Mills guards Reggie Jackson. Jackson gets fouled as Patty went for another steal. He couldn't get it. Series tied 1 apiece from the Pistons and Bulls, the 6 and 7 seed. Shouldn't even be where they're at. Nobody expected them to be where they're at, but they're there. D. Rose with the ball. Zach guards him close. Former Bull star against... Nice block by DeMarcus Cousins. D. Rose tried to take it in on him, and DeMarcus said, take that stuff out of here somewhere else. He will not allow D. Rose to do anything inside the paint as long as DeMarcus is in the game. Now, Blake Griffin's a different story. Kuzma will be guarding him. Good job by Kuzma filling the picks. Good job by the Bulls defense. Even though Blake made that, that was perfect timing on the jumps and hands in the face and all that good stuff. It just happened. 6-4 Pistons lead. Zach comes down the court. Pass to DeMar DeRozan. Looking for a pick. DeMarcus Cousins going to set it. DeMar with a nice maneuver. And he tried to dunk it, but Blake Griffin blocked it, and DeMar wants a foul. Ah, come on. Reggie Jackson got right to the middle. 8-4 Pistons lead. Nobody seems to stop Reggie Jackson on this game. It just seems so tough. DeMar gets guarded closely by Dumboya. Cousins misses a little jump shot, goes in for the layup, and the basket counted. So DeMarcus Cousins gets a foul and the basket. So he'll be at the line with a +1, and he's not a very bad free throw shooter for a center. And he drains it. So 8-7. The Bulls hanging in there early on. It's a good sign for the Bulls that they're staying around as D. Rose and Zach go at it. Former Bulls star against a modern Bulls star. D. Rose has sloped off a little bit in his older age, but he's still a very dangerous player. Dumboya runs out of bounds, trying to make maneuvers on DeMar DeRozan. Couldn't do it. Dumboya's foot on the line, and that will give Bulls the ball and another turnover on the Pistons. Drummond leads the league right now in the playoffs in rebounds at 18.8. That's an amazing number of rebounds per game. Oh, bad pass. I was trying to throw it to Zach. I don't know why I threw it that way. Reggie Jackson, rebound by Patty Mills. Mills will bring it up court as fast as he can get going, and we're going to set up our offense. Motion, and then we're going to do freelance sets, flow, and we're good. Zach, deep three. Drains it. And the Bulls take a 2-point lead, 10-8 on a Zach LaVine three. Beautiful job by Zach. 10-8 lead for the Bulls. It's about time to start subbing. DeMar and DeMarcus are the older players. I always let them set first, plus it gets them ready for the second quarter ending area where we might need them the most. So, nice job by DeMarcus Cousins and all the Bulls defenders getting there as Kuzma's streaking up court. Can Dubuya and Blake Griffin stop Kyle Kuzma? No, they cannot. And he scores two, and it's a 4-point lead for the Bulls. So the Bulls starting to take control on a little run here. Patty Mills guards Reggie Jackson. Jackson tries to go around him, can't get it. D Rose has it. LaVine guards D Rose. Good job by LaVine there on D, but I think D Rose got by him, but he missed the shot. So DeMar DeRozan's streaking now. He tried to dunk earlier. He gets fouled hard by Dubuya. Hits the ground. Probably should have been a flagrant, but no call. But it'll be 2 free throws for DeMar DeRozan, and I'll have to resub him out. Nice shot there by DeMar. Gives the Bulls a 5-point lead, 8-13. In and out. So there you go. And let's go ahead and resub out and put Denzel Valentine back in. I hate that it don't just keep them waiting there for the next dead ball, but it don't. You have to resub them in every time. Blake Griffin tried to drive it down the court on Kuzma, but Kuzma was there to stop him, and Drummond with a fake. Good job by Hernan Gomez all over Andre Drummond. Pass to Zach LaVine. He comes down the court as fast as he can come. He just did a reverse jam all over Kennard. Luke Kennard just better go take a seat. That was embarrassing. And Blake Griffin. That's insanity. Zach, that's a short dunk, definitely. That's going to be on a short. And timeout by the Pistons as DeMar will take a seat on the bench with 5:35 left in the first period. Game 3. It's 8-15. Oh, good job. Reggie Jackson gets the ball. D Rose. And there's a foul on Zach LaVine. That'll be the second team foul for the Bulls. Not bad. 5:30 left in the first quarter. Bulls playing great so far. 15-8 lead on the Pistons. Blake Griffin with the ball. Kuzma plays D. Denzel guards Kennard. Mills on Jackson. Griffin with the ball outside the key. Kuzma says, "You can take that shot, buddy. I'll let you have it." And that was a beautiful move by Blake Griffin. Right over Hernan Gomez's hand. I mean, he went way up with that one. There's a catch and shoot by Patty Mills, in and out. Rebound by Blake Griffin. 10-15. Bulls lead. Jackson comes down to court. Gomez shoves him a little bit. D Rose. Oh, Zach going for the steal quickly. Drummond with a nice pick. Makes Zach almost fall. Drummond double teamed by Hernan Gomez. And what a block by Hernan Gomez, and another one. And there's nothing you can do about that. It's just one rebound right after the other. Andre Drummond just continuously got his own rebound and finally gets fouled and has to go to the line and shoot two. 4:39 left in the first period. It is a 15 to maybe 11 game now. Yes. It's probably going 15-12, and we'll get the ball back with 4:39 left. Denzel Valentine is now officially in the game along with Hernan Gomez, when we're about to bring in 2 more of the second team guys. Zach only got 3 points so far in this game. No, he's got 5. Nice pop-up shot by Zach, and Drummond's just there for the rebound every time. Hernan Gomez cannot box out. Kuzma all over Blake Griffin to keep him from making that easy layup. Zach goes in, gets blocked by Andre Drummond. D Rose gets the ball, and it's just a back-and-forth game now, 12-15. Reggie Jackson, easy layup. Patty Mills just too short to handle that situation. Didn't it do this to me? I don't know why it keeps doing this. What's wrong with the control? It has to be. It's causing the game to cut out for a second. I don't get it. It's crashing or something. Something's wrong with it. And it's the controller that's doing it. Zach looking for a foul on Blake Griffin. Doesn't get it. Kuzma will back it back out. 15-14. Bulls lead. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what the problem is, and a terrible pass to Hernangomez. And Rose has got the lead, but Zach's trying to play D. And now the Pistons will take a one-basket lead. Or a one-point lead, really, not even one basket. Denzel Valentine pops up a three and drains it. Puts the Bulls back up by 2. Now it's like the whole controller and everything comes undone and unconnected from the PlayStation. When that happens, it goes to pause because it has the controller as unhooked, and that's where the static is coming from. But yesterday it quit when I unplugged it from the charger. So I'm going to do that here in just a minute. Maybe it'll stop. It's got to be the controller, though. Something wrong with that. Denzel got an opening. Kennard fouls him, and Denzel couldn't make the basket. As soon as I know the controller's charged, I'll unhook the charger. I think the charger is what's causing most of the problems. Now, not all of it, but most of it. Oh, I stopped too soon. Bulls are up by 3, 19-16. Let's go ahead and sub in our second group of point guards, which is Alex Caruso. And we'll go ahead and bring in Michael Kidd-Gilchrist for Kuzma to give him a break, and that'll work. Hang on just a second. We got DeRozan in at center. That doesn't even make no sense. Hernangomez needs to be in at center. Kuzma needs to be out. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist in. And Alex Caruso in at point guard would be the best option. I don't understand why they put DeMar DeRozan at center, but that was odd. And there's 2 free throws made by Denzel Valentine. Reggie Jackson has the ball. Tries to dribble around Patty Mills. Mills with great defense and good help by DeMar DeRozan. Wood has it. Wood looking, passes down to Marjanovic. Marjanovic with a nice maneuver on the shorter DeMar DeRozan, who's right now playing center. The Bulls are going to take a timeout and get this lineup straight. Hang on just a second. You're going to see a black mark on the screen. Don't pay no attention. I should be good. Now I've unhooked it from the charger. I think that's what causes this issue. I need a new controller, honestly, already, and I just got this one on Christmas. So I'd like to get one of the military controllers. Denzel. I don't even... Caruso for 3, misses. Row. Hernangomez couldn't get that rebound. Marjanovic, and there's a foul as Hernangomez fouls Marjanovic. And we're not within the last 2 minutes, but next foul, the Pistons will be in the bonuses. They're down by 2, 20-18, 2:13 left. Oh, Kennard, Zach chased him down, almost stole the ball, couldn't get it though. Reggie Jackson, Caruso was all over him, but it didn't matter. Now we're all tied up at 20 apiece. Here comes Levine down the court, looking for any openings. He's got Caruso on the left side of the key, and Denzel's right there for a pop-up jump shot. Drain it. Good find by Zach Levine. Nice assist, and it gives the Bulls a 2-point lead, 22-20, with 1:45 left in the first. We'll be 1-8 through after this quarter of this episode. Man, Reggie Jackson's unstoppable when he's going to the lane. Zach comes down the court, finds an opening to the back, looks for a foul, doesn't get it. Morris was all over him, and no call by the refs. Terrible refereeing job. And Kennard and Caruso played such good defense there, but he can't get the rebound, and there's a foul and the basket by the Pistons. Hernangomez on the foul to be the 15th foul, second on Gomez, and it'll be 25-22 once this free throw is made by Kennard. He's not going to miss a free throw. Told you. It's a 3-point lead for the Pistons with 1:18 left in this quarter. Zach can come out now. 2, and our whole second team will come in here dominating. Danny Green can drain threes. What do I always call him? Why is Danny Green not on here? There he is. Danny Green, the 3-point machine, and Zach Levine, the dunk machine. That's the 2 players that I like to take the lead with. Denzel Valentine's a 3-point machine too. He has not missed a shot yet, and he just tied the game at 25 apiece with 1:07 left. Denzel Valentine comes in off the bench and just gives the Bulls a spark immediately. The Pistons are playing tough today, though. Reggie Jackson definitely is driving to the hoop. Marjanovic setting a nasty pick, but Caruso just went around it, dude. Having that guy set a pick on you is terrible. Oh, my gosh, a foul in the basket by Marjanovic. He is 7'5" tall, and Hernangomez is 7'1". But he cannot stop the bigger Marjanovic as he dunks it on top of him. Zach will take a seat, and in comes Danny Green, the former Laker. He's a three-point mastermind, and hopefully he'll come in here and get us one right away and tie it again, as Denzel Valentine has went 3 for 3 from the field today. But they will guard Green tough on the three-point line as Caruso looking, does a little crossover, misses. Looking for a pick, not going to get one. Green, oh, it almost popped back in, and it didn't. Morris gets the rebound. 28-25, Pistons lead the Bulls here in the first period with 26 seconds left. Reggie Jackson tries to drive on Caruso. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist comes over to help. Markieff Morris misses. Rebound by Markieff Morris. Tries to go back up, nowhere to go. Reggie Jackson has it. Caruso all over him. Good defense by Alex Caruso and the whole Bulls lineup. Denzel. He drains another three. He is 4 for 4, and the game is tied at 28 apiece. 4.0 seconds left in the first period. From half court, in and out. And we're going to the second quarter with a 28-28 tie between the Pistons and the Bulls in round 2 of the playoffs games 3. Yeah. I don't know if y'all can hear that music. Doubtful. I hope not. That'd be a nice copyright strike. So the Bulls are tied with the Pistons at the end of Game 3's first period, and we are going to the second period with a 28-28 tie with the second team starting the second period. If it'll hurry. There's your lovables. Dancing and dancing and dancing. All right, guys, here we go. Game 3 of the playoffs, 28-28. Pistons and Bulls all tied up at 28 apiece. Danny I think he drained that. Yes, he green-lighted that one and gives the Bulls a 3-point lead early in the second with 9:50 left. 31-28, Bulls lead. The Pistons as Marjanovic is way out in the key, and Kennard's going to pop up his own three, miss it. Nobody can get a rebound today, and that's just easy. I mean, that is just too easy for the Pistons to get offensive rebounds and put it back in the basket. That should not be happening with Michael Kidd-Gilchrist and Hernan Gomez. And Kidd-Gilchrist with a post up. What a maneuver by Kidd-Gilchrist. He absolutely faked out Markieff Morris on that one. The Bulls are shooting 55% from the field right now. They're leading by 3, 33-30. Caruso tries to get around. Jackson from three-point range. He didn't green-light it. But a nice rebound by Markieff Morris, and Dumboya will get his opportunity at a three, and another rebound by Marjanovic. The Bulls cannot get a defensive rebound to save their life, and Marjanovic passes out to Reggie Jackson. Caruso guards. The shot clock is down. Wow. Reggie Jackson drains the three and ties the game at 33. That was a terrible defensive job by Caruso. He got picked off. I don't really know who I want to go to. I'm going to back up him and see what I can do. Pass out to Valentine. Danny Green for three. Misses. Rebound by Reggie Jackson. Caruso chases him down. Pass down to Kennard. Kennard getting chased down by Valentine and Caruso. Good defense by Caruso. All over Kennard. Kennard can't even get an opening. Reggie Jackson for three. Misses it. Rebound that time by Denzel Valentine. Finally, the Bulls get a defensive rebound, and Danny Green just can't get by people. Caruso's open for three. In and out. Rebounded by Dumboya. Dumboya will come back the other way. We're all tied at 33 apiece. The game's picking up pace. Dumboya looking for a pick. Can't get it. Good job by Danny Green there, as Marjanovic is using that elbow illegally, but it doesn't matter. He misses the layup. Denzel Valentine has to turn around and make that catch. Pass out to Alex Caruso. Caruso stands up and slows it down. Pass to Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Back out to Alex Caruso, who shoots a three. In and out. Rebound by Marjanovic. We're still tied at 33 with 7:23 left in the second quarter. Oh, Dumboya tried to get in there, and he did, and gives the Pistons a 2-point lead. What a move by Dumboya. Pass to Denzel Valentine. Kidd-Gilchrist sets a pick. Valentine open for three. He has yet to miss a shot. Tied, or no, we take a 1-point lead, 36-35. Denzel Valentine has 12 11 points, 1, 2, and 3 threes. He is 4 for 4 from the field. He is yet to miss. Kennard, great defense by Danny Green. Dumboya guarded by Valentine. Looks, finds Reggie Jackson. Caruso on him. Kennard over to Morris. Morris guarded by Kid Gilchrist. Kid Gilchrist, good defense there. Danny Green good on Kennard. Kennard has to pop up a long three, and he misses it. But the rebounds to Marjanovic, and he gets fouled and the shot. That is the 4th personal foul on Hernan Gomez. We have some serious problems here with Marjanovic out-rebounding us, out-hustling us. We've got to do something immediately, and that's DeMarcus Cousins, who's a little stronger than Hernan Gomez. And we'll bring DeMar DeRozan back in as well to help offensively. So we'll see what happens with that little lineup change with 6:33 left in the second period. Pistons and the Bulls. The Bulls fans are all wearing the all-in shirts, as you can see in the crowd. Danny Green. Whoa, fake shot, backs it out. Caruso, wide open for a second, but Rose did get in his face there at the end and misses it. It's 38-36, Pistons lead. Griffin passes to D. Rose. D. Rose dribbles, guarded by Danny Green. Blake Griffin fakes a couple of shots, doesn't shoot it. Kid Gilchrist plays good defense, and then Blake Griffin shoots it from a distance and drains it. It wasn't a three, but it was a deep shot for a Blake Griffin shot, and he drains the shot. It's 40-36, Pistons lead the Bulls. What a find by Danny Green. Tries to get in there for the layup. No foul called on Kennard, who absolutely smacked Danny Green across the head. Oh, that should have took that on in there, bud. Oh, fight for the rebound, guys. That Denzel Valentine comes up with it as he's doing the old hockey maneuvering and getting around everybody for the layup to make it 38-40, Pistons lead. Good job by Denzel Valentine. He is 6 for 6 for 18 points. I didn't know he hit. I thought he only had 11. My bad. I don't know why Hernan Gomez is getting so many fouls called on him. He's not even doing nothing but standing straight up. Rose to Garrett Griffin. Kid Gilchrist, one of the better defenders on our team, plays Blake Griffin tight. Little fadeaway jumper, misses. Rebound by Hernan Gomez. Pass out to Michael Kid Gilchrist. He's going to look for a dunk because he's got an open court, and he's going to get the dunk. And hangs on the rim to let him know. Michael Kid Gilchrist ties the game at 40 apiece here in the second quarter. 5:02 left. Derrick Rose dribbles the ball, looks around. Kennard sets a pick. Marjanovic does not stay open. Kennard deep, drains it. No, he missed it. I thought he green-lighted. Alex Caruso now come down the court as fast as he can go and do a blow-by on Derrick Rose. I did not ever think in my lifetime I would see that, but I just did. 42-40, Bulls lead the Pistons here in the second quarter with 4:37 left. The whole second unit's been in this whole second quarter. We haven't had any stoppage in play. It's just flew by. Kennard for three. Oh, nasty shot by Kennard. 43-42, Pistons take the lead. Danny Green backs off Kennard, looking for a pick. I'm sure he'll get one from Hernan Gomez. Looking for a pick. Man, you cannot get away from Kennard on this. I'm going to shoot a deep three. Danny Green, the three-point machine. Takes a 2-point lead for the Bulls. Danny Green. And we're already ready to sub in some more people. And there's a foul, as I did that on purpose. We got to start subbing in some more people here. DeMar DeRozan, DeMarcus Cousins comes in. We're also going to bring back in Patty Mills and Kyle Kuzma. You don't have much time when they run out of energy. I mean, it's quick. Basketball is a very fast-paced, back-and-forth game at points. Now, it don't happen all the time. There's a lot of stoppages. Oh, what a steal by DeMar DeRozan. Can he get by? Dumboya, he does, and he dunks it, but it don't go in. He didn't get to dunk it. He got fouled hard, and that sends DeMar DeRozan to the line for two, but that would have been a perfect +1 had he have went on and dunked that down. Nice free throw by DeMar. Gives the Bulls a 3-point lead over the Pistons. Series tied at 1 apiece, second round of the playoffs. The Bulls looking to get that Eastern Conference Finals ticket, but they're going to have to win not only in their home arena, but at least more than one win in Detroit, which they've got one right now, but they need one more probably. Because I don't see the Pistons. The Pistons need to steal one from Chicago as well. Kennard with the ball as Danny Green was tripped by Blake Griffin on that play. Pass down to Drummond as Cousins is on him. Good defense by DeMarcus Cousins. You got to figure out who's better between them two. Kuzma comes down the aisle. He gets backed away by Blake Griffin. Pass back out to Patty Mills, back to Kuzma. Cousins sets a pick. Kuzma's trying to get opening. Patty Mills is wide open for three, in and out, and they're going to call foul on DeMarcus Cousins. A loose ball offensive foul. Wow. Just insanity by the Bulls. Typical Bulls behavior. They're up by 4. Why not just start blowing it? Rose guarded by, Patty Mills lost Rose, and Rose has an opening to the basket, but Danny Green covers him, and that's a terrible shot by Derrick Rose. DeMar DeRozan is streaking, and he gets to keep his streak, and he's going to dunk it home. Give the Bulls a 6-point lead. It's about time. I've been waiting for DeMar to get a dunk for a minute. He went by everybody that was down there for the Pistons. Derrick Rose. DeMarcus Cousins helps, but no good. Derrick Rose makes the shot. Back to a 4-point lead for the Bulls. Patty Mills will bring the ball up court. Zach LaVine will be back in a second. But DeMar DeRozan has the ball now. Kuzma's looking to set a pick. Gets a good one set. Kuzma gets a mismatch. And he gets an easy shot. And Kyle Kuzma with a nice shot and a nice point. Nice couple points there. He got mismatched up against DeMar DeRozan's defender. That's why they switch. I don't like switching. I don't do that on my team, but the AI will do a lot of switching, and it gives you a lot of mismatches. So you got to take advantage of them when you can. Wood will pass it out to Drummond. Drummond looks around, throws it down to Blake Griffin. Griffin guarded by Kuzma. Kuzma can't stay on him. Misses it, though. Rebound by Kyle Kuzma. Pass to DeMar DeRozan. He's looking to in and out it. And another dunk by DeMar DeRozan. He's just a dunk machine right now. And the Bulls take an 8-point lead with 2:05 left in the second, and it's time to bring Zach LaVine back in. All right, Derrick Rose, Patty Mills guards. Oh, what a move by Derrick Rose. But DeMarcus Cousins comes up there and blocks the shot, and here comes DeMar DeRozan again by everybody, and tried to dunk it but gets fouled by Griffin, and no call, but still makes the layup. It's a 10-point lead for the Bulls as they are on a massive run. Derrick Rose will bring the ball up court. Patty Mills trying to play D. It's hard to stick on Derrick Rose. He's very quick with that first step. Blake Griffin tries to put it back. Nobody can get in there. Look at DeMarcus Cousins, though, playing great defense. Oh, he tried to draw the foul. Wood didn't get it. DeMar didn't get the foul on Wood that he wanted. Kennard, 1:19 left. Zach is waiting to come in. Steal by DeMarcus Cousins. Pass to DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan still looking to go dunk home. And a foul that time on Wood, finally. And DeMar DeRozan does what he does best, draws a foul, and goes to the free throw line. We got a 10-point lead. Make it 11. Zach LaVine will be in the game now, and our starting lineup is completely fulfilled on the court. Ooh, I screwed that one up. Nope, he made it. 12-point lead for the Bulls, 57-45. Pistons starting to struggle. The Bulls are on a massive run. I think it's like 15-0. They haven't had a good offensive possession in a long time. What a defensive play by DeMarcus Cousins and who was that? Markieff Morris gets that one and ends that run. He basically puts a Band-Aid on a heavy bleeding that was happening. Zach looks for a pick, gets one the opposite way, does one of his little fadeaway jumpers, and it in and out, and DeMarcus keeps it. And that's Bulls balls. 39 seconds left. Bulls with the ball. They lead by 10. And Zach looks to get an opening. He gets a nice little pass, and there he goes. Zach LaVine that time makes it, and it gives the Bulls a 12-point lead down under the basket. Derrick Rose just can't play defense on Zach. That's just not going to happen. Reggie Jackson's guarded by Zach now. Patty Mills will be on Derrick Rose. Patty Mills is tired, as the Gatorade Cup indicates. Good job by Zach getting around and keeping right in Reggie Jackson's face, and there's a foul on Kuzma. Drummond will go to the line and shoot 2, and Bulls still lead by 12 as they'll get the last shot unless something happens and we don't get this rebound. Drummond misses the first one. Let's see if Drummond will miss the second one. DeMarcus is under the basket. No, he doesn't. So it's an 11-point lead for the Bulls with 19 seconds left. Patty Mills will bring the ball up court, and we have 15 seconds left. I need some flow and motion here. I need people setting picks. Zach Gets double teamed and gets a jump ball. Markieff Morris got his hands on it, and it's going to be a jump ball between Markieff Morris and Zach LaVine. That is not a very fair jump ball with a second left on the clock. Yeah, that's it. So we're going to halftime with a 11-point lead for the Chicago Bulls, 59-48 over the Detroit Pistons here in the United Center, as Denzel Valentine has been the absolute spark of the half. 18 points. He is 6 for 6 from the field. He hasn't missed a shot, guys. Denzel Valentine on fire as it's Shaq, Kenny, and Ernie. I also turned that chroma key that I had on last night off, so my bottle looks regular again. Take a look at this shot by Zach LaVine. Just watch some of these highlights. The Bulls lead by 11. The Pistons. This is game 3 of round 2 of the playoffs. Season 1, Chicago Bulls MyLeague. Nice layup there by Patty Mills. He got the steal in the open court. There you go. Take a look at this move by DeMar DeRozan. Finds Kuzma. Kuzma gets mismatched and easy bank off the glass. Second quarter, Zach LaVine dunked it. DeMar DeRozan dunked it. Denzel Valentine went 6 for 6. I had a guy tell me on the last episode of this that this is probably one of the best Bulls lineups he's ever seen. And I agree with him. I think we built a really good team. 3 really good super players there with Kuzma, LaVine, and DeRozan. Plus, you got Patty Mills at point guard and DeMarcus Cousins at center. So it's a good starting lineup. And that's the end of the half, guys. We're going to take about 4 timeouts to rest my players up as these weird guys are jumping on trampolines. Game 3 of the playoffs. 59-48 Bulls lead to start the third quarter. We're going to do the old timeout after timeout to give my players 90 energy. Look at Rondo. I forgot about him. He'll probably play this half. I don't know. He did really bad the last couple of times he's had to play Reggie Jackson. He's been smoked. So that's why he's not been playing a lot. Another timeout. And when we get down to 2, I'll show you guys why I do that. When we get down to 2 timeouts, I'll show you guys why I do this at the end of the half. It does it for both teams, so it's not really cheesing. It would be cheesing if it only helped my team out. But I like my players in the 90s with their energy, and they don't give them that much energy in the half. It takes a long time to recover on 2K for a player. Okay, now we'll go look. Everybody's in the 90s besides Patty Mills. He got an 85 energy. If you look at the other team, it's the same deal. We gave them. So we'll keep our last 2 timeouts just in case the game's close at the end. And Patty Mills will bring the ball up court. Bulls lead by 11 with 9:57 left in the third period. Zach LaVine will get the ball. Derrick Rose guards. DeMarcus Cousins sets a pick as Andre Drummond, and what a double team. And Derrick Rose, and they're getting a little aggressive here as they're just trying to find any way to take advantage of the Bulls. But DeMar DeRozan's been on fire today, so they better get aggressive with the right people. Zach's not had the best game today as he usually does. DeMar DeRozan, on the other hand, draws the foul and the basket. Count it, +1 by DeMar DeRozan, and Blake Griffin will get the foul. Kuzma celebrates with him. Take a look at this move by DeMar DeRozan. He gets around Mboya. Blake Griffin has no choice but to foul him. DeMar says, okay, I'll still make it. DeMar DeRozan really on fire in this game. Drains the free throw, gives the Bulls a 14-point lead. Patty Mills, guarded by Reggie Jackson. Jackson brings the ball up court. Can't get past Patty Mills. Good defense. Blake Griffin. Kuzma guards him from a little distance, but Griffin. Oh, they're going to call Kuzma on 3 seconds. I was barely even in the red. They do that to me all the time, and then they get a technical free throw. Derrick Rose will go to the line and shoot it, and he'll drain it, I'm sure. Yep. So that gives the 13-point game for the Bulls. It happens to me all the time. I'll be standing see where I got DeMar DeRozan, right there, and they'll call a 3-second violation. Mboya open at the 3-point line because I'm playing around. DeMar gets back out there. DeMar. We got DeMar and DeMarcus, so I'll have a hard time sometimes saying their names correctly. Patty Mills gets the ball after a rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. Zach looking to swing it around. Can't get it, and DeMarcus Cousins has to pass it back out. Kuzma. Kuzma with a fadeaway jump shot top deal there, and he makes it, gives the Bulls a 15-point lead as Kuzma has 6 points. He is 3 for 3 from the field. He has yet to miss. So he's been very selective on his shots. And Derrick Rose. Pass back to Blake Griffin. Kuzma stays on him. All the way to the basket. Good defense, but a rebound by Andre Drummond to put back in, and it's back to a 13-point lead for the Bulls. Patty Mills. Zach LaVine guards. Zach pops up a jumper. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. Pass back out to Zach LaVine, looking for a pick from Kuzma. He'll get one. Kuzma's open under the basket. Take advantage of it. Beautiful job by Zach LaVine, and Kuzma gets his 8th point. They tried to double Zach, left Kuzma open. That's a mistake. You don't want to leave Kuzma open, especially that close to the basket. He is a finisher. Oh, I shouldn't have jumped there. Good defense by DeMar DeRozan, but there was no chance as Blake Griffin was on like a bowling ball and just heading down towards the pins. DeMar DeRozan gets the ball. Nice pick by Kuzma. This time they didn't go for the double team, but Kuzma does get open on the outside. Patty Mills is open for 3. I think I'll pop that up and drain it. Nice shot by Patty Mills, and that gives the Bulls a 16-point lead. Their biggest lead of the game was 7:46 left. Rose passes to Drummond. Drummond over to Jackson. And they alley-ooped, an odd alley-oop with a weird move by Andre Drummond, but they make the shot, and it's back to a 14-point lead for the Bulls. 7:30 left here in the third period. Kuzma's kind of streaking. He wants to get a head start. He's going to miss that one. That'll be his first miss of the game as he went 4 for 4 until that. 14-point lead for the Bulls. Rose comes down the court looking to drive on Zach. DeMarcus tried to come out and help. Didn't get there in time, and D. Rose drains it. 12-point lead for the Bulls. Pass to Patty Mills. DeMarcus Cousins tries to drive it in. Nowhere to go, and a steal by Blake Griffin. The Bulls are starting to act a little ridiculous. It'll be a little closer than what it is now. And Zach fell for the jump shot. D. Rose is starting to light us up, guys. 10-point lead for the Bulls. 6:49 left. Hernan Gomez and Denzel Valentine, who is on fire in this game. Pass to Patty Mills. And almost another steal. Kuzma takes it to the outside, passes to Zach, sets a pick for Zach. Blake cannot stay on him. Here's DeMar DeRozan from long range, can't hit it, and a rebound by Blake Griffin over Kuzma. And Griffin will drive it down court. Kuzma stays in front of him, though, and pass to Derrick Rose, and he's got DeMarcus Cousins on him. I don't understand. What a block! DeMarcus Cousins just slung that thing into the third row of the crowd. As D. Rose burned him, but he come up behind him and smacked that ball. All right. So Hernan Gomez and Valentine back in the game here with 6:19 left in the third. Pass to Jackson. Jackson looks around. If we're ever in a close game, I'll usually not sub as much as I do in a typical game, especially like Zach and DeMar. How do you stop Marjanovic from rebounding? I guess you have to do what Hernan Gomez just did and rush to the basket. Derrick Rose can't guard Zach, and he dunks it down. Gives the Bulls a 12-point lead again. Zach LaVine, the dunk machine, probably has about 20 points in this game, or close to it, at least 15. But nobody's got as many points right now as Denzel Valentine and DeMar DeRozan. There's a steal. And Zach is streaking. He's going to cut in and out. And there's a beautiful move by Zach LaVine and a tomahawk jam. 73-59 Bulls lead. What a move by Zach. He did one of the old hockey moves that I do where I skate in and out in the S motion. Derrick Rose, he made a good move, but what a block by Kyle Kuzma, and the Bulls are starting to light it up here. Patty Mills to Kyle Kuzma, who goes in for the layup. Beautiful dish by Patty Mills. What an assist. And the Bulls now lead by 16, again tying their largest lead of the day. 75-59 Bulls lead as the Pistons just kind of lost control there for a minute. Pass out to Jackson. Jackson's going to pop up a deep three. Misses. Rebound by Kyle Kuzma. Pass down to Patty Mills. Zach's got a streak ahead, and he's going to have an easy dunk. Just a dunk after dunk. Nobody's wanting to guard Zach LaVine in this quarter as he's lighting it up. The Bulls up by 18. That'll be their new largest lead of the game. 77-59, Bulls lead. But the Pistons have been up. We've been up by this much on them before, and they've come back and beat it, or come close to beating us. Nice fake by Blake Griffin as Kuzma just jumps all over the place, trying to keep him from shooting it. Patty Mills guards Reggie Jackson. Marjanovic, what a pick. But a miss. And Reggie Jackson's starting to miss his shot. It's Patty Mills. He'll get in here, draw a foul, and the ball won't fall in, but Patty will go to the line and shoot two. And drain the first one. Patty Mills having a great game today, about to put the Bulls up by 20. Nice. Nice. All right, let's go ahead and sub in. Let's do Rondo. Let's see what Rondo does today, and we'll bring in Michael Beasley for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. All right, guys. It's timeout by the Pistons. The Bulls lead 79-59. Good job by the Bulls. We don't always do this. You can watch previous games. The Nets took us 7 games, and it was ugly, some of them. We got beat by like 30 once. We are now in the third quarter. Markieff Morris is going to throw it in with Kuzma still in the game. I just subbed in. Why? Why is Kuzma in the game? I don't get that. I put Michael Beasley in. Oh well. Kuzma's still in the game. Beasley will come in next. Markieff Morris looking to throw it in. He's got some openings, but he's not throwing it, and he throws it to Reggie Jackson in the far corner as Rondo will play D, but he's just too slow. That's why I took him out last game. He couldn't handle Reggie Jackson's speed. Here goes Zach. He's streaking past Marjanovic. If he dunks over him, he didn't get the dunk, but he got the points, and Zach gives a 20-point lead to the Bulls again. I want to see Zach dunk on Marjanovic. He's 7'5" or 6 inches tall, dude. I'd like to see Zach get so high that he straddles his head. Oh, so dude, Marjanovic is nasty down low, and he gets fouled in the basket. Denzel Valentine gets the foul called on him. That'd be his second or first foul. I didn't see. Reggie Jackson, Kennard, Demboya, Morris, and Marjanovic are all in the game right now for the Pistons. 3:41 left in the third quarter. Marjanovic will hit his free throw. The big guy, he's played in a lot of commercials. Rondo. Demboya guards Zach. I think that's my personal opinion. Look at that. That is a massive mismatch. Those guys are so much slower than Zach. Oh, how did Hernan Gomez miss that rebound? It went right through his hands. Wood, pass to Jackson. Rondo tries to stay under the basket. Jackson just all over the place. Good defense by Rondo that time, though. But Jackson makes it. Back to a 15-point lead. Reggie Jackson has 15 points on 39% shooting. Zach faked a three, shoots another one, misses, rebound by Wood. And the Bulls are starting to allow the Pistons to creep back in this thing slowly. Here in the United Center, what a pass. No-look pass to Markieff Morris under the basket, and he lays it in, and it's a 13-point lead for the Bulls, 81-68. Denzel Valentine, he has yet to miss a shot in this game until there. That was his first miss of the game. Oh, bad pass by Rondo. Demboya, it's time to bring Caruso back in. I can't put up with this. Rondo's just not good enough to keep up with Reggie Jackson at all. Caruso can come in, and Danny Green for Zach, as Zach has finally came alive in this game. It took him a while, though. Reggie Jackson deep. 3. Nobody's guarding Reggie Jackson. Levine just kind of hanging out there. Nobody can out-rebound Marjanovic. The dude is just too tall in this game. It's an 11-point lead for the Bulls as the Pistons have come back all the way from a 20-point deficit to only be down by 11. Denzel deep misses it. Man, he's starting to have his issues. Good defense by Denzel and a good rebound. So he kind of made up for what he did wrong. Michael Beasley's going to streak down court. He looks for a foul but gets a layup instead on Reggie Jackson. So that gives the Bulls a 13-point lead as Beasley. There's an interesting story I read today about Michael Beasley and Michael Jordan. Beasley's played with Michael. He's also played with LeBron. in one-on-one games. And he said he always beat LeBron about every single day that he played him. He said he never failed. He would always win the one-on-one game with LeBron. He played a 50-year-old Michael Jordan and lost the game by like 21-3 or something weird. Beasley says that's why he'll look at Michael as the GOAT, because he never could beat a 50-year-old Michael Jordan versus a 30-year-old Michael Beasley. That's maybe even a 28 or 27-year-old. 10-point lead for the Bulls. So he said he beat LeBron, though. I don't know if that's true. That's just stuff he's saying. Maybe LeBron would, I doubt he would admit that, honestly, but we'll see. They're wanting to double team. Zach pops up a deep three and miss. Man, the Bulls are starting to struggle, and that's going to go out of bounds to the Pistons with 55 seconds left in the third. The Bulls up by 10 on the Pistons, 83-73, but the Pistons are slowly creeping their way back in this game. The Bulls are going to have to play better defense, and they're going to have to choose better shots, better shot selection. Beasley with a block on Derrick Rose. Good job. Hernan Gomez will come down the court as fast as he can come. He'll run and shoot it, and he drained it. Is that a three? No, it gives us a 12-point lead. It's a two-pointer by Hernan Gomez. He's a good shooter for a big guy. Derrick Rose outside, guarded by Danny Green. Caruso guards Jackson. Morris has the ball. Beasley guards him. Green will come up on Rose. Danny Green can't keep up with Derrick Rose. That's just, you can't do it. He's too slow. And Derrick Rose gets an easy layup, and it's still a 10-point game. This will be the final possession, hopefully, of the game. This Caruso will stand there until we get down to about 8 seconds, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do from there. Oh, he drained that. Danny Green with the three. Gives the Bulls a 13-point lead with a second left, and there's no way. Rose slings it up there. It don't go in, and it's 88-75 going into the fourth quarter. The Bulls lead by 13 points, guys, here in Game 3. The series tied 1 apiece. The Pistons won the last one. The Bulls won the first one. What a block by DeMar. That's a short. I got to find that block at the time that it happened, because that is a perfect short to make for YouTube. DeMarcus Cousins blocks Derrick Rose all the way out into the crowd. If you guys missed it yesterday, by the way, the Rockies played the Braves on episode 74 yesterday. You can go back and look at that under my streams. It was a very fun stream, even though we lost both games I played. We won the sim games. I guess we'll take them when we can get them. We just couldn't get any good offense going against the Braves. So we're ready to start the final quarter of Game 3. It's 10 minutes left, and it is a 13-point lead for the Bulls as Caruso will guard Jackson, one of the better defenders on the team. Also a very good three-point shooter is Caruso, as Jackson will pass it out to Rose. Green just has a hard time keeping up with Derrick Rose. He really does. He's just not as quick. Drummond and Hernan Gomez are going to go at it. Good dough. They called a foul on Hernan Gomez, but you can't play better defense than that on Andre Drummond. That is really good defense by Drummond. Appreciate everybody joining me here today. Live in action is the playoffs round 2, games 3 and 4 here in episode number 35. And we'll head back to Detroit for games 5 and maybe 6. Just depends on, well, yeah, it definitely will be 6. You got to at least win 4 games, and both teams have 1 win. So we definitely have to get 4 more games in after this one. Drummond shoots the free throw. In and out. That's what I like to see, and it's still a 13-point lead for the Bulls. Beasley and Gomez underneath the basket, and Drummond always hits that second one. Valentine will throw it in, and here comes Caruso with the ball. It's 9:40 left. The Bulls lead by 12. Pass out to Denzel Valentine, who went 6 for 6 in the first half for 18 points, but he's yet to do anything in this quarter. I thought Caruso, I didn't get him in time. Tip in by Beasley, but it don't fall. It bounces out of the basket, and here comes the Pistons down the court. Doumbouya's lift wide open over here in this corner. Good job by Michael Beasley catching that. Whew, nice three. What a three. Derrick Rose with a nasty assist. Hernan Gomez. Oh, what a steal by, who got that? Doumbouya? Jackson for 3. Caruso tried to get in his face and does a good enough job to deter the. Danny Green over there in the corner. He'll pop up a three and miss it. Rebound by Markeith Morris, who just drained that three by... Here comes Demboya. Oh, Valentine thought he was going to drive. Good miss. Caruso gets a rebound. We got 8:35 left in the whole game. Gomez going to shoot a deep three and drain it. Hernan Gomez with a smirk on his face gives us a 12-point advantage again. So nice job by Hernan Gomez. He's got brothers that play in the league on different teams. He's probably one of the better shooters out of those brothers. They're all pretty good shooters, but for their sizes. Drummond just burnt everybody to the basket. Yep, nobody rotated over to help when Drummond come rolling down, and there's Danny Green. He's going to pop up a three. Miss it. Not having a very good game today like he typically does. Demboya is coming down the court. Drummond also, whoa, an alley-oop, but a miss. So good deterrent there by Hernan Gomez. Danny Green looking to drive it to the basket. Michael Beasley's open down low. And a nice find by Danny Green as he was just trying to draw attention to get Michael Beasley the ball. It's back to a 12-point lead by the Bulls, so good job by a second unit. Derrick Rose will have the ball. He'll dribble around, looking around, finds Markeith Morris to Demboya. Valentine will guard Demboya as close to the key as he can without letting him burn by him. Demboya dribbles and backs up. He's about to step out of bounds. He doesn't. Pass to Derrick Rose. Rose looks around. Nice pick set by Markeith Morris. Three-pointer by Derrick Rose. Misses. Rebounded by Denzel Valentine. And the Bulls will sneak down the court here. Caruso's looking for an opening. He tries to draw the foul. He gets it. So he'll go to the line and shoot two. And it's time to sub back in DeMar and DeMarcus while we're at a pause here. I put the wrong places in the wrong places. There we go. Move it right there. You go. Straighten it up there. Ah, stopped way too early. In and out for Alex Caruso in his first free throw. Bulls lead by 12. And there he goes. Drains that one. And we got our guys back in. DeMar. I wonder how many points he's got. I want to take a look. Because I want to see what these guys look like. So Valentine's got 18-4-2. Levine's got 17-2-2. And DeMar's got 14-0-1. We need to do better. Valentine took a lot of the points early. Reggie Jackson guarded by... What a block by Michael Beasley. Get that nonsense out of here, Reggie. Demboya for three. Misses. Rebound by Alex Caruso. Pass to DeMar DeRozan. He gets by Demboya, but he gets blocked by Demboya. Trying to draw a foul. You can't even draw a foul in this game. Finally, DeMar DeRozan gets the layup, and it's back to a 15-point lead for the Bulls in the fourth quarter. Pistons have scored 23 second-chance points. I don't know why that didn't happen just now. So we scored second-chance points. Blake Griffin dribbled around Michael Beasley and gets that shot off. Drains it. 13-point lead for the Bulls. Griffin with 12 points, 6 of 13. Kuzma has 10. Danny Green looks for a pick by DeMarcus. Gets one, but leaves him wide open where he was at and drains a three, and it's a 16-point lead for the Bulls. Danny Green. That dude can just bomb threes. I've never had nobody on my team that can shoot threes like him. He is such a three-point shooter. I mean, it's just what he does. He's not good at nothing else, really. Well, that time he played good defense, but he couldn't get the rebound. Rose puts it back in. It's back to a 14-point lead for the Bulls. DeRozan, nice find, and DeMarcus Cousins can't get the pop in. DeMar DeRozan trying to get some assists that he usually gets. He didn't. Reggie Jackson made a absolute massive, nasty move on DeMarcus Cousins there. That was terrible. Cousins sets a pick. Demboya gets hit off hard. DeMar DeRozan dunks it down. Andre Drummond was too late on the rotations. That'll be the 16th or 18th points for DeMar DeRozan. So good job. He's tied Denzel Valentine for the highest score on the Bulls, but Zach will be back in a second. And a nice three. Reggie Jackson's trying to keep the Pistons in single-handedly as it's an 11-point Bulls lead here in the fourth quarter halfway through it. So we're going to go ahead and bring Patty Mills back in and Kyle Kuzma. If you guys remember during the season, why did I do that? What is going on here? That's the bench. What are we doing? All right, there you go. Patty Mills, Danny Green to Rose. Okay, that's it. During this season, we had a massive trade right before the trade deadline with the Lakers that got us Kyle Kuzma, Alex Caruso, a lot of players that I like. We got rid of Lonzo Ball. He just was too slow for me. He just wasn't burning people, and he was getting burnt. Caruso tries to lay it up, misses it. So what ended up happening is we got a better power forward, better down low, but we got worse in the front court or in the back court, and that's why we are. Oh my goodness, DeMar DeRozan all over Dumboya with a nasty dunk, and that's another short that will be on my channel soon. Pistons will take a timeout. Bulls lead by 13. 4:29 left in the game, and DeRozan smirks and gives a little fist bump to Danny Green. And the Lovables come out and dance, and we're ready to go. Player of the game is Denzel Valentine, who was 6 of 8 in this game with 18 points. A lot of beautiful passes. There's an assist to Michael Beasley. Here's a pass to Denzel. He pops up at 3. He's a very good pop-up shooter. I mean, he's basically been the guy that sparked this lead that we have now, which is a 13-point lead in the fourth. Drummond's on fire, so they're definitely going to try to get the ball down low. But Blake Griffin also is somebody you do not want with the ball in clutch moments. And Rose was wide open, but Drummond will get the ball. I told you they were going to go low to Drummond. He's on fire. Good defense by DeMarcus Cousins. Good defense by DeMarcus Cousins. DeMar DeRozan down low. Gets double teamed. And he gets fouled hard by Reggie Jackson actually got over there and made that foul. Did you see DeMar just throw that ball at the ref? Oh, my gosh. Take a look at this replay. Look how mad he is. Hang on. Watch this. Watch this replay here. Let's go lower. Let's go. I hate invert. All right, let's watch this. Watch this throw to a lady referee, DeMar DeRozan, mad at this foul. He says, I'm over this, and slings it at the referee, and she just snatches it like it was no big deal. There's out of bounds, going to the Bulls again. 4:12 left in the game, 103-90. The Bulls lead the Pistons. Danny Green still in the game. Way up top. That's the best way to get the ball in. Kuzma's open low, and finally Griffin finds him a little jump. Kyle Kuzma on his world-famous go across the paint fadeaway. Blake Griffin can't even stop it. Reggie Jackson with the ball. Dribbles, looking, Drummond, finds Drummond. Drummond's outside the key. DeMarcus Cousins will play back, get out of the paint because they always like to. What an alley-oop pass from Griffin to Drummond, and he dunks it home, and it's back to a 13-point lead for the Bulls. DeMar DeRozan. Oh, in and out. He was wide open for that shot, too. Here's Rose. What a steal by Patty Mills. No, and Drummond finds it and dunks it home. 11-point lead for the Bulls. Drummond's still on fire. We can't seem to slow him down. It's time to bring Zach back in the game. We got to get something going here. Definitely got to get something going. Zach LaVine, where you at, bud? There you are. Patty Mills passes to Danny Green. Green tries to get it to Kuzma. Kuzma's guarded great by Blake Griffin there. DeMarcus Cousins setting the pick. Griffin allows the opening inside, and Drummond all over Kuzma, and he misses the shot. It's only an 11-point game with 3 minutes left. The Bulls could lose this. They could blow this lead. Oh, what a block by DeMarcus Cousins. Nasty. And DeMar DeRozan, he's going to lay it in for an easy layup. Back to a 13-point lead for the Bulls with 2:51 left. Looks like the Bulls might get this victory after all. Even though a big comeback was happening, the Bulls kind of shut that down as quick as they could. Andre Drummond is still on fire, though, and we got to watch him. What a pick! Dude, he literally knocked my dude down there. That should have been an offensive foul. Oh, Dumboya snatched it, as that would have been a great, great pass. Reggie Jackson for 3, drains it. So you're looking at a 10-point game with 2:21 left. The Bulls take a timeout. Let's bring Zach in. Let's see what we can do with Zach. Starting lineups back in the game here in the fourth quarter in game 3. All right, let's go. DeMar DeRozan passes into Patty Mills, and we're going to start wasting as much time as possible. Kuzma's kind of open. Not really, though. I'm just posting. Zach. He'll get the. Oh, why is Rose guarding me? And deep 3 for Zach, and he drains it. It is a 13-point lead again for the Bulls. Why would you leave him that open? If you're Derrick Rose and you're like, I've got to help my team win this game, and there's a foul by Kuzma, and Blake Griffin will go to the line and shoot 2. But if you're Derrick Rose and you're guarding Zach LaVine and you're like, we got to keep them from scoring, and you leave him as much space as for me to that TV, he's going to drain that shot. Definitely going to drain it. So you can't do that. I don't know why the AI would do that, but they did. And Zach drained it and made them pay. 13-point lead for the Bulls is Blake Griffin will shoot the first one. Drain it. 12-point lead for the Bulls. Probably going to be an 11-point lead by the time it's done. Yes, it will be. 1:54 left. An 11-point game. There's still a slight chance for the Pistons to get back in this thing, but the Bulls are going to try their best to waste time, and Derrick Rose definitely cannot guard Zach LaVine. He goes in and dunks all over Andre Drummond in the foul. That right there, I got to find out the time on that. That's the first short I'll be making. 1:10:12, or an hour, 10 minutes, and 12 seconds in. Zach LaVine embarrasses Andre Drummond, and now the Bulls are up by 13. Make it 14. Derrick Rose with the ball. Looks around. Griffin, guarded by Kuzma. Nice maneuvering by Griffin, and he'll lay that in easy. So we got a 12-point lead, 1:34 left. Bulls lead by 12 here in the United Center. It's 101-113. Zach, will he dunk on Andre again? No, he'll get fouled, but he won't get the basket, and he'll go to the line and shoot 2. Zach LaVine doing the dirty, like garbage time of the game today. He's keeping us in the lead is what he's doing. He's got 24 points, looking at 25. He's 2 for 4 behind the line. So we are up by 14 with 1:26 left. I think the Bulls have got this one in hand, guys. I really, really do. Pass to Drummond. Patty Mills guards Jackson. Jackson comes around that corner. DeMarcus Cousins gets up there and blocks that nasty. Man, he has got like 4 massive, nasty blocks. And Patty Mills just wide open for a layup and gives the Bulls a 16-point lead with 1:05 left. That is ball game. That is dagger. That is it. The Bulls are going to go up 2-1 in this series against the Pistons, who I don't think has the talent to compete with us, if you want to know the truth. My personal opinion, maybe it's not true, but it's my personal opinion. Morris, Mills, Frazier. They bring in their garbage time guys. Morris will back up to Kuzma. Kuzma staying straight in front of him. Markieff Morris trying to drive it. Good defense by Kyle Kuzma, but nice rebound by Markieff Morris. Nice block by Kyle Kuzma. And the Bulls are going to get this victory. DeMar DeRozan. Pass to DeMarcus Cousins. I don't even think he's scored yet, but he will that time. He might have had a free throw or two. I'm not sure, but it gives the Bulls an 18-point lead. It was not this big of a spread. It was actually more close than this, but it looks like the Bulls dominated, so that's what the game will say on social media. Schnell, Tony Schnell to Maker. Maker shoots a 3 and misses it. Rebound by Zach LaVine. Zach drives. Oh, man, come on. Dude, don't do it. And there is a beautiful pass by Zach LaVine to DeMar DeRozan, who draws a foul on Maker and sends DeMar to the line as our starters are staying in the game. I just don't feel like doing all that subbing in the last 18 seconds. That's just too much work. All our superstar players played really good, scored double digits, probably got rebounds in double digits with Kuzma. So hopefully, I know he got 10, maybe 12 points, but I'm hoping he did a lot of other stuff. He's definitely played good defense against Blake Griffin. He's done the best he could against a superstar player, who is not in real life a superstar player no more. But at the time this game was made, Blake Griffin was a superstar player. And there is your Game 3, ladies and gentlemen. The Bulls win by 20 points in the United Center. Man, what a game. So we lead 2-1 in the playoffs in round 2. We're really wanting that Eastern Conference final chance. I don't know who we'll play. It looks like the Raptors, but we'll see. If you guys remember during the season when we played the Raptors, it was tough. It was tough games. Take a look at Zach dunking that bad boy home. An hour and 10 minutes with 12 seconds into the video, that nasty dunk and foul over Andre Drummond. So Zach got 25, 3, and 2. DeMar got 24, 1, and 2. Valentine, 18, 4, and 2. Kuzma, 12, 8, and 5. So he came close to a double-double. Green, 12, 3, and 5. Mills, 9, 4, and 4. Who got the most assists? It looks like it's tied with Kuzma and Green. I don't see anybody else getting a lot. Well, there's Alex Caruso got 4, so that's good too, and then 1 from Rondo. So there's how that looks. Team comparison, the Bulls shot 55% again in this game. We're going to have to do something with the sliders on that. That's a little ridiculous. But the Bulls' three-point percentage was 46%, 89% from free throw. So, yeah, we're going to go in here, and before we start games 4, we're going to mess with the sliders a little bit because I think it's becoming a little too simple for us to drain shots. I messed with them right before the playoffs to try to make it just a little bit tougher, and that's why we had such a close games against Brooklyn, but now it's becoming even easier. It feels like it's becoming easier. So let's go to computer user sliders. That's the computer side. Let's go to the player, and let's take this down 1 each. Everything down 1. Should make the game just a tad bit tougher, but not too much tougher because they already beat us here and there. And it's always close. And we actually went 7 games on these sliders with the Brooklyn Nets, who were really good. So we'll just turn it down 1. I had to turn it. It's on Hall of Fame settings, but I had to mess with it because I play beyond Hall of Fame on all the other 2Ks. But this one, the setting that they put on Operation Sports with the Beyond Hall of Fame setting is just ridiculously insane. We were losing by 30 and 40 points every single game we played. I wonder if I should have went down 2. No, we'll just do 1 and we'll see. We'll do 1 every once in a blue moon. Oh, this is fouls. We ain't worried about that. All right, it's saving. We'll make sure it saves real quick. Options save. Yeah, we'll save on our own. And let me go to the restroom, guys, and I will be right back. You can take a look at the social media. No, that's not the best way to do it. Let's do it this way. Take a look at the social media. I'll be right back. Know where anything is anymore in my house. I wish I could take you guys on a tour of the new house, the crib. It looks nice. Looks nice. All right, guys, I'm back. Does everything sound good? All right. So Levine and the Bulls crushed the Pistons by 20. Westbrook, 32 points, helped the Rockets take down the... We already read all that, unless he scored the same amount again. We haven't went ahead today. We got to go ahead today. So you go to play game. Let's see who the Pistons are going to start this game. Same starters this time. That's the first time they've done that. So the Bulls lead the series 2-1. The Raptors are going to end up sweeping the Sixers, it looks like, unless the Sixers just light it up in the next 4 games. The Clippers look like they're going to sweep the Blazers, and the Rockets take a 3-1 advantage over the Lakers, ladies and gentlemen. It's a very exciting NBA playoff for our MyLeague for the first season. We didn't expect to even be in the playoffs after we went 0-5 to open the season, but it's been a very fun MyLeague. And we're really struggling in some games and really doing good in others, so it's kind of realistic. So we got one more game to play here on this episode. It'll be game 4 of the Chicago Bulls MyLeague. And it's still in the United Center. It's still in Chicago. You see the brackets. You see that we're probably going to go to, if we win, or if the Pistons win, whoever wins our series is probably going to play the Raptors in the Eastern Conference Finals, unless the Sixers just start lighting it up. If they got any injuries or something, is something wrong with them? Is Joel Embiid out, or what is it? Richardson. He's recovering, though. He's playing. That's not a reason to be swept by the Raptors. Who do the Raptors even have on their team? We played them last year. Kyle Lowry, Siakam, Mark Gasol, and Paul Gasol. It's Mark Gasol. It's his brother. Serge Ibaka. So they actually, that's why they beat us all year. They have a super good team. Look at that. Kyle Lowry, Fred VanVleet, Serge Ibaka, Marc Gasol, and Pascal Siakam. I mean, come on, guys. There's Ilyasova. Powell. They got a really good team. But the Sixers, I thought, personally, had a better team. Here they are. Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons, Tobias Harris, Al Horford. You're talking about really good players. I don't know what's going on with the Sixers, but they're struggling. We get set to play game 4, guys. I think we're going to wear a different uniform. Let's just take a gander at what we got home uniform-wise. I definitely want the classic home. There we go. Nah, I don't like that one. I like the cursive one. If they made a white version of the cursive writing, that would be cool. That's the classic home. That's no different than the one I got now. There's like just a minor dip. We might just wear our regulars. I don't know, guys. This is classic home 69 to 73. All right, let's go over and mess with theirs. They got all grays. Did they got a black uniform? Ooh, they got a red one. There's that old school Pistons look. Yeah. Let's get the game started, guys. This first quarter. Appreciate you guys joining me here, man. Been a fun playoff experience here in the NBA on MyLeague Chicago Bulls. Looking to be Pittsburgh Force here soon. Hopefully, if things work out the way I want them to. We might have to play another season with the Bulls before they approve that expansion. I'm not sure how that works in this game. I've never done it, so we'll see. But if anybody comes on here that knows, let me know in the comments how that works. Do they approve it during the offseason and then you take over the team? Or do you have to go in and do the settings and pick your team again and all this other stuff? I don't know. But I definitely want to be the GM of the Pittsburgh Force and try to build a team out of a nothing. Look at that old school uniform. When I was a kid, I was 15, 16, 17 years old. That was the Pistons uniforms that was wore. That is the uniform they wore. It was a real weird blue color, like turquoise, with this weird Pistons logo, and they played in the Auburn Palace or Auburn Hills or whatever it was called. There's Shaq, Ernie, and Kenny. As we get set for Game 4 here in the United Center, the Bulls and the Pistons in round 2 of the playoffs. I am looking for... I have sinus issues, and I'm looking for nose spray, but I absolutely do not see any anywhere. Yeah, I don't see any nose spray anywhere, bud. I can't breathe. All right, guys. There comes the Express. The Chicago Bulls walk in the United Center with their nice outfits on, I guess. Zach don't wear no socks with his shoes, obviously. Look, they're still wearing their blue and red jackets with their turquoise green shorts underneath it. That is odd. But it is a cool uniform, that old one that when I was a kid. That they just kind of did that, and the Rockets did it too for just a little period of time, and it went away. And they went back to their older colors. The Rockets had like a, what was it? Like a, I don't remember the colors, but it wasn't the regular Rockets uniforms. It was, they had some very odd uniforms. I'll show you guys when we play them once on here. There's our starting lineups. Take a look at everybody that's facing everybody the same as before. We are starting Game 4 right here. Let's set up our defense. And we still have Jim Boylan at coach. We might keep him. He's obviously doing a fair job here in this game. As Andre Drummond, and Derrick Rose, and Blake Griffin are all ready to go. So is DeMarcus Cousins. Oh, DeMarcus Cousins about got that one. So we're going to go man-to-man right away, and Patty Mills will take on Reggie Jackson as Jackson will bring the ball up court. Pass to Demboya. Demboya looks around, finds Drummond. Drummond at the top of the key, guarded by DeMarcus Cousins. I'm not really worried about him being any kind of three-point threat. Reggie Jackson, Patty Mills guards him. 6 on the shot clock. Nice pick by Drummond. Mills couldn't get around the pick, and DeMarcus Cousins comes over there to help, but it's too late, and Reggie Jackson gets the first 2 points of this game. 2-0, Detroit leads. Zach will bring the ball up court, and we'll set up our offense. Pick and roll, auto, and then we'll do the motion. DeMar DeRozan drives it in the hole, and look at it. Blake Griffin with a steal, and the Pistons come out firing this time. They know this is their last opportunity to do something. And Dumboya drains a 3. No, it was a 2. Long 2. 4-0 lead for the Pistons. Same as last game. Steal by Dumboya. He is playing terrific so far early in this game as Jackson will drive the ball. Drain it. It's 6-0. The Bulls have just come out flat. Dumboya guards DeMar. Looks for a foul. He gets it. That's what DeMar DeRozan's best at, drawing them fouls. And Dumboya will get a foul called. And DeMar will jump up to shoot 2 free throws. 8:47 left in the first period of Game 4. The Bulls lead the series 2-1. Misses the first one off, and the Bulls can't even get a point here. Drains the second one, so good job by DeMar DeRozan to finally get us on the board. 6-1 lead by the Pistons. Jackson looking. Obi, yes, new house. Obi, my friend, my pal, but it broke me to death. I'm literally broke. It was an expensive house, but we had to get out of that old brick palace. And there's DeMar DeRozan for the jam all over Dumboya. But yes, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and I have not seen you in a long time, my friend. How have you been? New studio, new house, new everything. I'm about to start a new franchise series on the show 23. Probably another franchise on the NHL 23. So we're about to do a lot of new things on the channel. We're going to have the Arizona Coyotes NHL franchise, and we're going to have the Miami Marlins baseball franchise here very soon, as things are going to change up a little bit on the channel. After the Rockies, of course, we'll finish that out properly like we're supposed to. Kuzma's open for 3. He can hit those shots, and he does. He drains a 3, and the Bulls are back within 2. Knew everything, but it broke me to death. I'm about to have to work 2 jobs starting Monday just to try to get caught back up and get everything back to normal. YouTube's paying me, maybe barely paying me. It's a very rare 20s to 100 before they send it to you. Blake Griffin fakes a 3. Kuzma all over him. So I've been trying to do more lives because I'm about to have to work so much. I'm not going to be able to do any. So I'm trying to get caught up with everything, and there's a nice shot by Drummond from the free throw line, and I'm trying to get everything ready to go. But thank you for coming by, Obi. It's appreciated. It's been a long time since you've come by one of the lives. I had a baseball one last night, did hockey before that. The Florida Panthers actually made it to the playoffs on my Florida Panthers franchise, so that's cool. Playing the Penguins in the first round. Zach LaVine with the ball. It's 10-6 lead for Detroit. Zach passes to DeMar. Kuzma looking to set a pick. DeMar gets a pick, pass down low to Kuzma, and he gets it. And what a maneuver, but it caused him to miss it. I don't understand what he did there. Dumboya just drives it right down the lane and leaves Blake Griffin open, but DeMarcus Cousins comes over and tries to get a block, but he gets a foul call. That'll be a second. And it's time to go ahead and start thinking about subbing some people in and out. Yeah. LaVine, nice pass. Zach's got an opening. He gets fouled. I mean, you have no choice. Derrick Rose shoved him right before he dunked it. So that's all you can do. It's 12-6 lead for Detroit. Bulls lead the series 2-1. Get round 2 of the NBA playoffs. The 6th seed and the 7th seed made it to the second round to play each other, and that's what we got right here in this series. The winner will go to the Eastern Conference Finals and probably looks like play the Raptors unless the Sixers just go on a wild kick. But right now they're down 3-0, and that's really tough to come back from against a team like the Raptors. Definitely. Rose for 3. Misses it. In and out. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. Pass to Kyle Kuzma. Kuzma's already hit a 3 today. Looking to have a better game than he's had in a while. And there's Zach wide open under the basket for an easy layup. Kuzma finding the open Zach LaVine down low. Reggie Jackson. And DeRozan with a rebound. Pass down to DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins going to go deep. He's like a freight train there, and he drains that little jump shot and ties the game at 12 apiece. Reggie Jackson brings the ball up court. We're tied at 12. 6:08 left in the first period. It's time to sub out DeMar and DeMarcus and let them rest. Denzel Valentine, Hernan Gomez. There you go. Very simple to do. I don't let the game auto sub for me. I don't like that. I do on hockey, though. I let the line shifts happen on their own. It's too tough to just go through that and do all that while you're focusing on trying to score and getting open and all this other stuff. So it's best to let your coaches make the decisions on line shifts and you just play hockey. But on basketball, because it's my favorite sport, I've coached it, played it, loved it, I know how to do it fast and quick. And Patty Mills is wide open for three, and he will drain it and give the Bulls a 3-point advantage. 15-12 with 5:30 left in the first period of Game 4. Jackson dribbles. Patty Mills tries to guard. Kuzma guards Blake Griffin. He can't get around the corner, and tried an attempted alley-oop, but it did fail miserably. And DeMar DeRozan will have a chance to burn Demboya, go to the basket, draw the foul, and no, the basket don't fall. So DeMar DeRozan will go to the line and shoot 2. He gives Demboya his second foul, though, here in the first period. So that's a good thing. Nice job. So the Pistons will take a timeout. Why did I just hit that button? I'm doing a raffle for any donations to the page. Basically, $2 will get your name entered. The more you donate, the more your names will be entered into a raffle for a $50 game gift card. So every $2, you'll get a name put into the drawing. You can send money by CashApp to GSUCoach82 or Super Chats. Enter a raffle for a $50 game card. Then I'll pin it. And that'll work. Appreciate everybody joining me here as we are getting set. That timeout gave me time to do that. I haven't been able to do that all game. I usually do it. I didn't do it yesterday either. But I need to keep up with it more because I really do want to give back a little bit. And that's basically like, hey, I'm donating $2. You win the raffle and you get a $50 game card, which pretty much can buy you a game or give you almost a whole game. I could do 60, I guess, to really. What a move by DeMar DeRozan, but Drummond somehow came up with that rebound. And Zach guards Derrick Rose closely. Nice turnaround fade away, and he drains it. And the Bulls are back up by 1 only. So why did they not sub out DeMar DeRozan? Did he go to the line again? They do that every game. Denzel Valentine. We'll go ahead and bring in Michael Kidd-Gilchrist and Alex Caruso. So we'll go ahead and take care of that. We're only up by 1. Zach, he's got an opening. Drives it in for the easy layup over Andre Drummond. Don't forget, an hour, 10 minutes, 12 seconds into this video, Zach LaVine embarrassed Andre Drummond and drew a foul in the process. Patty Mills trying to keep up with Reggie Jackson. It's almost impossible. Drummond with a nice rebound. Hernangomez just can't jump as high as him, but he also plays better defense. Good job by Hernangomez. Pass out to DeMar DeRozan. He's got an open and a jam. A tomahawk jam by DeMar DeRozan. Beautiful job by the Bulls here early on. And the Bulls will go up by 5 points. To Zach LaVine. Derrick Rose will have the ball. Pass to Blake Griffin, up to Reggie Jackson. Jackson looks around, can't see nothing, can't find nothing. Tries to alley-oop to Blake Griffin. Kennard saves it. That just went nowhere. Blake Griffin with the ball. Kuzma plays great D on him. Oh, pass to Rose. Zach lost him, but it goes in and out, and a rebound by Hernangomez. Bulls trying to get their players in here, but DeMar DeRozan's had a great first quarter. He drains that one, too. Look at that. It's a 7-point lead for the Bulls, 23-16, with 3:30 left in the first quarter of Game 4. Reggie Jackson will bring the ball up court. The Bulls are in the second round of the playoffs here against the Pistons. The winner will go to the Eastern Conference Final, and that was a good move by Reggie Jackson. And honestly, I didn't expect us to make it this far. We went 0-5 to start the season. We had a very bad start, and then when we beat the Lakers in that game, that really close game where Gafford came through for us at the end with a block on Davis, we turned it around after that, and we started winning a lot more than losing. And oh my gosh, a dunk and a foul on Drummond, and that one was insane. That was an hour, 34 minutes, and 23 seconds. I need to write this stuff down so I can remember that. Let's write that down. 134-23. That is beautiful. And the other one was 110-12. So we've embarrassed Andre Drummond more than once in this episode. All right. So Marjanovic gives us a problem every time he comes in the game, but we got to resub out, put Denzel back, who had a great game last game. I don't know if he'll do the same this time, but we hope. Kennard dribbles. Almost got a steal by DeMar DeRozan. Marjanovic misses. Rebound by Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. DeMar DeRozan streaks down the court. He's got Reggie Jackson guarding him. Tries to draw the foul, but gets the layup. And DeMar DeRozan has had an unbelievable first quarter. He has almost scored every point the Bulls have had. Usually that's a Zach LaVine thing, but DeMar DeRozan, he's on one today, as Morris will have the ball, and Kidd-Gilchrist on the defense. Kennard open for three, but Zach gets over there in time. Markieff Morris, he can hit them threes if you're not careful. Reggie Jackson, jumped. He faked Alex Caruso out without even faking him. An eyebrow fake's what I call it. Rebound by Hernangomez and pass to Alex Caruso, and the Bulls will slow it down. 2 minutes left in the first period. 28-18 Bulls lead heavily, and Kidd-Gilchrist was down low, draws the foul on Markieff Morris. That's exactly what I was hoping would happen. Puts the Bulls in the bonus for the last 2 minutes of the quarter, and it is now Michael Kidd-Gilchrist at the line. Drains the first one, makes it an 11-point lead for Chicago. Bulls have had a great series so far when it comes to shooting and offense. We've had our issues defensively here and there, but for the most part, we hold it together defensively enough to win. Kennard dribbles around. Zach plays good D. Nice pick by Markieff Morris. Kennard, and there's Zach right in his face. Marjanovic guarded by Hernangomez. Look how much bigger Marjanovic is than Hernangomez. That is just and Hernangomez is a big old dude, but that is just insanity. Who would that creature? Somebody made it. Oh, Zach gets fouled, and the basket will count. Kennard shoves him down to the ground, but Zach did not affect his shot. He maintained his positioning and laid that bad boy in. The Bulls are up by 14, 32-18, 33-18, a 15-point lead in a minute 30 left in the quarter, as Detroit have not come out here in Chicago and played very well at all. The Pistons are going to take a timeout as they desperately need to do something, and it is what it is. The Bulls are coming out, and I turned the sliders down a little bit so it wouldn't be such a beatdown, but the Bulls don't seem to pay attention to slider sets. And, oh, yeah, we need to take Zach out now. Should have done that before the timeout, but forgot. Danny Green will come in, and we'll have our whole second unit playing the second quarter up until about 7 or 6 minutes. I'll probably keep them in a minute since we're up by so much. I like how the announcer calls the Lovables the dancers. Kennard guarded by two people. I don't understand that maneuvering. Oh, who's open? Wood. That's where I screwed up. Wood drains the three. I couldn't find the open guy. I thought Denzel was supposed to guard. I don't know. It left a guy wide open. He drains the three. It's a 12-point lead for the Bulls. Alex Caruso in the corner, looking for a pick from Kidd-Gilchrist. Gets one, backs away, pops up a three. He drains it. Green lighted. So it makes it a 15-point game again for the Bulls, 36-21. Pistons are just not playing very well, and we're actually having a real hard time. Or they're actually having a real hard time against the talent Chicago has compared to what they have. And I'm not saying they don't have talent, and I'm not saying they weren't better in the regular season, but they're just not better now. Denzel from deep three land, and a rebound by Kidd-Gilchrist, and he goes back up, misses it, and blocked by Marjanovic. Kennard guarded by Denzel Valentine. Good defense by Denzel and a nice rebound. That's all you got to do in this game is play really good defense, and you'll win. Zach tried to draw the foul, and Marjanovic stops him from making the layup. No foul called. 13-point lead for the Bulls, 36-23. Pistons, 17 seconds left in this quarter. Jackson. Reggie Jackson's been the only player on the Pistons squad that's really been consistently playing really good. It's 36-23 Pistons. All right, guys. So the Bulls come out in the first quarter dominating again right where they left off in the last game. So that's kind of cool. You guys can't hear it, but I'm jamming. All right, let me see what can do here. I don't want to mess with that, but this just don't seem. I don't know. I can't really change the sliders. Yeah, I can too. That's cool. User will turn this down. We'll go back down to 50, I guess, and 55. Well, I turned that 3-point success up so high because we were struggling really bad. But I just don't like the way these sliders are feeling anymore. They were great there in the Brooklyn series, but this series just don't seem. Maybe we're just that much better. I don't know. We'll see. We'll come down one more notch, and that's where we're going to leave the sliders after. I don't know if it'll actually save. Yeah, it's just got the option to save settings during the game, so I hope it saves permanently. We'll check it out at the end of the game, make sure it's saved. As I'm just going down a notch. I think their team's all on 55s on these areas here, so we'll see. I'm just trying to make it to where it's not challenging, but it's fair. And it was in the Brooklyn Nets series. I thought we were going to lose that series, honestly, and we won it. And then when we started playing the Pistons, it was just I could have swept them probably if I didn't sim that second game. All right, so let's save settings. Done. And it's saving now, and we're ready to go. So let's start the second quarter, guys. Let's see if that does anything. 36-23 lead for the Bulls. As I have to play with the sliders just to get this game to feel right. We didn't. Danny Green from deep three-point land misses it off the back of the rim. Reggie Jackson has the ball. He drives down court as fast as he can go. Just play good D, guys. Play good D, guys. Play good D, and a nice rebound by Hernan Gomez. Oh, I thought Michael Kidd-Gilchrist was going to the basket. I was going to alley-oop it, but it didn't work, and it's still a 13-point lead for the Bulls. Nobody's guarding Kennard. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist comes over to play defense, but Kennard still banks it in. It's an 11-point lead now. Bulls are shooting 67%. That is so wrong. There's no way in real life that would ever happen. Danny Green again. Misses it, and a rebound by Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. He lays it in and makes the Bulls a 13-point lead again. 38-25, Bulls lead here in the second quarter. Jackson for three. Misses it. Rebound by Hernan Gomez. Pass to Danny Green. Valentine streaks down the court. Backs it off. Shoots a deep three. The Bulls have not shot very well from three-point land today like they had in the last game, so especially for Denzel and Danny, who usually drain every three they shoot. Danny Green completely lost Kennard. I can't believe he didn't shoot a three there. And look at Alex Caruso going after that ball. Kennard starts his dribble again. That should have probably been a double dribble. I don't think no Bull touched it, but they're going to not call it. Oh, oh, no. Marjanovic just tomahawked over top of an entire Bulls roster. Kennard. Kidd-Gilchrist going to set a pick for Danny Green. Oh, my gosh. We're not hitting no threes. I should have probably left that where it was at. 38-27. Bulls down or up by 11. Jackson will bring the ball around the key. Looks to open up. Danny Green's just too slow, and he's going to have to foul. But Kidd-Gilchrist will actually get the foul called on him. Danny Green cannot keep up with Reggie Jackson on defense. There's just no way. Zach plays much better defense against Reggie, and so does Patty Mills. But Reggie will go to the line and shoot two and try to make it a single-digit game for the Pistons. Right now it's a 10-point game. If he hits the other free throw, it will be a 9-point game. And it will be. So you got a 9-point lead for the Bulls here in the second quarter with 8 minutes left. Thank you for stopping by, Obi Kenobi, my man. How you been, buddy? I haven't seen you on my lives lately. You used to show up all the time, and then I guess it's because I've not been on much. But it's hard to keep up with me whenever I'm off and on so much. Dumboya, he has an open shot as Valentine has to run over and jump on him real quick. Kennard has it, and he's guarded by Hernan Gomez. Get down on Marjanovic. What are you doing? And the Bulls knocked the ball out of bounds. It's Pistons ball as Danny Green smacks the ball. EC come by and gave me a dab earlier. I haven't seen Liam in like the last 3 lives I've done. I know he's been watching a lot of March Madness. Rebound by Hernan Gomez. Beautiful job. Pass out to Denzel Valentine. He drives as hard as he can to that lane. And he had Michael Kidd-Gilchrist open under the basket. Marjanovic just blocked it square out of the sky. I would call that a goaltending, but they did not. Caruso played good D. But Marjanovic is there for the layup. And he is just so big. I want to really see that dude's height. I guess usually on his height. I don't know his actual height. Let's take a look. Where would I go? Coach settings. No. Where would I actually see his height? Okay, we can go to player comparison. Let's go to, where is he? Marjanovic. Just 290 pounds at 31 years old. He came from Serbia. 7'3". And then you look at my guy who's usually playing him, which is Hernan Gomez. Hernan Gomez is 6'11", 240 pounds. So he's 50 pounds lighter and 4 inches shorter. That's just insane. You don't see 7'3" guys playing basketball like you did back when I was younger because they just don't have the maneuvering ability. But Marjanovic does, and there's another miss by Danny Green. He's 0 for 4 to start this game, and here comes Kennard. It's a 7-point lead as the Bulls are now starting to look like the Bulls. Kennard dribbles all over the place. Caruso plays great defense as Kennard throws it down to Marjanovic. Double teamed. Nobody can guard him. He's too tall as he had Danny Green on him, who's only 6'4". What is that? Who made that decision? Danny Green pops up a 3, and he'll drain that one finally. And the Bulls will go back up by 8 points. 41-33, 6:24 left. Time to sub in DeMarcus, all them guys. I know I've done a lot of pausing in this game trying to figure out where everything should be on the sliders because things are starting to change, it seems like, and I don't like it. And also I wanted to see how tall Marjanovic was, and we're doing a lot of subbing. But it's okay as Derrick Rose is dribbling all over the place. He finally gets an opening, but he didn't take it as he should have. As Alex Caruso plays great defense on Derrick Rose, man. You can't ask for a better job by Alex Caruso. And here comes Denzel Valentine, who's going to pack away for his own 3. He'll drain it, and the Bulls will go up by 11. 44-33, Denzel Valentine. Derrick Rose dribbles up past half court. Caruso guards him. Marjanovic sets a nasty pick. He's just so big. Hernan Gomez guards him. That's not a mismatch. That's the match I want up. And look at Kennard. Drives it, and Michael Kidd-Gilchrist was over there to play defense. But what a rebound by Marjanovic, and puts it right. He's just too big. I can't control him down low, and it's a 9-point lead for the Bulls. Marjanovic has 8 points. He's 4 for 5. Danny Green will get the ball. Kennard guards. Nice pick set by Hernan Gomez, but not enough to get him open. Hernan Gomez pops a little jumper and drains it. Hernan Gomez puts the Bulls up by 11 on a nice little jump shot as DeMar and DeMarcus are waiting to come in the game. Bulls are up by 11 until that shot, but a miss, so it's still an 11-point game. Danny Green gets the ball. Is he faster than Kennard? I don't know. Oh, I tried to go to Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, but Kennard knocked it away, and now Marjanovic is down low. Dumboya with a shot misses. Marjanovic another rebound, and he gets fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. He is so big. You can't really control him down low. You can't do anything with him. The reason I bring Hernan Gomez in instead of DeMarcus Cousins whenever Marjanovic is in is because Hernan Gomez is taller and bigger than DeMarcus Cousins. But I almost wonder if DeMarcus Cousins wouldn't be better because he's stronger. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. So we're going to see right here if DeMarcus can play. Oh, I meant to go to freaking DeMar DeRozan. He was wide open and I missed it. But he's got a mismatch on him. He's got Marjanovic on him, and that's just a terrible mismatch. DeRozan jams it home. He burns Marjanovic, and the Bulls go back up by 12. DeRozan has had a great start to this game, and the Bulls are up by 12. What a 3 by Dumboya. Wide open, drain it. 9-point lead for the Bulls as Dumboya drains a 3 from the arc. The Bulls left him wide open. Hernan Gomez is on fire. I didn't know that, but okay. We're going to bring in Patty Mills and Kyle Kuzma back in the game. So we'll bring Zach in after that. So let them two get ready to come in. Danny Green with the ball. Kennard guards. DeMarcus Cousins sets the pick. Danny Green. I don't see nobody I want open. Caruso for threes. Draining it. Alex Caruso gets a nasty three over Derrick Rose, and the Bulls go back up by 12 points, 51-39 with 4:03 left in the second quarter. Now the game seems to be a little tougher and a little bit more realistic. So hopefully the settings are right now as Kennard passes to Dumboya. Dumboya guarded by DeMar DeRozan. Rose comes out. Oh, Derrick Rose throws it down to Marjanovic. DeMarcus Cousins playing good defense. And I told you I was wondering if maybe DeMarcus being a better jumper and stronger player would make him a better fit to take on Marjanovic. Danny Green grabs it, shoots it, misses it. Rebound by Marjanovic. Pass out to Kennard. Kennard guarded by Caruso. And almost stolen by Caruso, but Kennard regains control. Nice pick by Blake Griffin and a nice maneuver by Kennard. The Bulls are now up by 10. 3:15 left in the second quarter. DeMar DeRozan's probably already got 20 points in this game, and that was a nice maneuver, and that's a block by Marjanovic, and DeMar wanted a foul, and he's not going to get it. Dumboya double teamed. Here's Kennard, guarded by Danny Green. Green's playing tough. Kennard finds Derrick Rose wide open for three, but he's not a three-point shooter. He misses it. Kennard is guarding Danny Green like it's life dependent on it, and his playoff life does depend on it. Alex Caruso was open for another three, and he drains it, and the Bulls go up by 13. 13-point lead for Chicago here on this beautiful Saturday afternoon. Hope you guys are having a great day. And Derrick Rose finds a way to the basket, drains his little shot. He's 3 of 10 tonight, not had the best night. Here in the United Center, the Bulls lead. DeMar DeRozan finds an opening. He made an absolute unbelievable maneuver around Marjanovic, and that was just an unbelievable layup. That was an hour 51:08. Hour 51:08, and it is a 13-point lead for the Bulls. The Pistons will take a timeout. Dance team, they call them. That's kids. All right, guys. It's time to bring Zach LaVine in as all our starters are in but Zach. Zach is the all-star of our team. I mean, let's be honest. But DeMar DeRozan has had a better game today. And that's for sure. And sometimes Kuzma has a really good game, and sometimes he don't. And sometimes people like Denzel Valentine will surprise you and have the best game of his career. Good double team. Drummond down. Oh, Griffin was open for three, but he missed it. And a rebound by Andre Drummond, who is back in. Dumboya looks for a pick, gets one, and gets an opening. But he misses it too, and Kuzma with a rebound. Boy, the Pistons are having a hard time getting any ball to fall in the basket. And there's a bad pass by me. Tried to throw it to DeMar DeRozan on the corner, and Dumboya was in my way. Here comes Dumboya. Patty Mills guarding him, trying to go for a steal, and then big-time steal there, or almost steal by Kuzma, and Andre Drummond dunks it home. It's back to an 11-point lead for the Bulls. 1:16 left here in the first half. Danny Green pops up a three and drains it to make it a 14-point game for the Bulls. Man, you lower all that slider stuff down, and it still stays the same. That's just showing you that you're basically set to win with a 14-point lead here in the first half. Pistons drive it home. Dumboya pass behind the back to Rose. Pass to Blake Griffin. Griffin finds Dumboya from three. Misses it. Rebound by Danny Green. Pass out to Kyle Kuzma. Kuzma doing the old hockey finding opening and tried to draw the foul on Griffin, but no call and no layup. Oh, what a steal by DeMar DeRozan. Nice little crossover, and DeMar will dunk it down as he burns Dumboya. And that makes it a 16-point game for the Bulls. Reggie Jackson will dribble the ball outside the key. The only consistent player the Pistons have had on their team this whole time is Reggie Jackson. And he's just been unbelievable with his dribbling moves, his getting to the hole. his defense, and there's a nice layup by Andre Drummond over DeRozan. That was a mismatch, and it's a 14-point lead, and the Bulls will hold for the last shot of the half. Zach didn't even get to play the second quarter. Kuzma will pop up a last-second shot, miss it, and we'll go to the half. 61-47 lead for Chicago. Tell you what, guys, it's looking like the Bulls might win this bad boy. $2K Sports Halftime Show. All right, the Bulls are shooting 58%. Both teams got 22 rebounds. The Bulls have 12 assists. The Pistons 8. The Pistons have 5 steals. The Bulls have 2. And the Pistons have 3 blocks. The Bulls have yet to get a block. DeMar DeRozan's 20 points. Don't pay attention to that assist stat. That's not true. They screw up. The game's screwed up. It's 20 points and 1 rebound. I don't know how many assists DeMar has. We're about to find out, though. Oh, I thought the game froze there for a minute. So I didn't show I guess I didn't watch the highlights like I usually do. But we're going to do our timeout thing like I usually do, and I'll see how many assists DeMar DeRozan really has. He doesn't have 20. That would be insanity. Scotty Skiles got 20 or 32 assists in a game once, and that was the record back in 1990 against the Nuggets. Oh, come on, guys. Hurry up. This game is so slow compared to, like, PS5 now. It really, really is. But if NBA 2K23 wasn't trash, that's what we'd be playing. Obviously, I think it's trash, so I'm not playing it. Not giving 2K any more money until they learn how to make a proper basketball sim. And they've not done that in the last 3 years. It feels odd to play. It doesn't do right. And then they give... And it's so easy to greenlight now that every shot you shoot, you make. There is no defense. There is no reason to play defense when you make your build for your guy in the park. Might as well just leave defense alone because you don't have to have defense. And then you got the ball hogs. You got the people that make themselves above everybody. It's just 2K needs to straighten up their game period, and especially the MyLeague. They've had the same MyLeague for 10 years now. Come on, dude. Add some stuff to it. Do some things with it. The MyGM and MyLeague is my favorite thing to do. So the Bulls lead by 14. Third quarter, Zach burns everybody, but he gets blocked by Andre Drummond. And Kuzma's open over here. But, yep, he'll drain it. Nice shot by Kyle Kuzma, and he wanted to foul on Blake Griffin, but the refs do not care what he wants. Same as the umpires in the baseball game last night. Did not care if it was a strike or a ball. Oh, Rose gets it blocked by Zach. I don't know if they'll call that a block or a steal, but it was one of the two, and Zach has got so much speed, he burns everybody down court and tomahawks that bad boy down, and the Bulls go up by 18 points. The Bulls could take a 3-1 series lead with a victory here today in the United Center as we head back to Detroit for games 5 and 6. Reggie Jackson, handoff by Drummond. Jackson drives it. Nice job by Reggie Jackson, but he cannot make it. Drummond there for the rebound, and Kuzma could not play good enough defense to keep that from going in the basket. 65-49 Bulls lead. Patty Mills dribbling around. Finds a Zach LaVine. DeMar DeRozan's already got 20 points in this game. Zach backs away, looking for DeMar. Finds him. Oh, and he throws it out of bounds. It's going to the Pistons. 16-point lead for the Bulls. Pistons with the ball. All starters are in right now. Derrick Rose, guarded by Zach LaVine. Reggie Jackson, guarded by Patty Mills. Reggie Jackson shoots it, fade away. Misses, rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. Pass to DeMar DeRozan down the other side of the court. He's got an opening. He gets blocked all over the place by Demboya. That went all the way out of bounds. What a block by Demboya on the key player for the Bulls today, DeMar DeRozan. D. Rose guards Zach. Zach drives it in. Draws the foul on Andre Drummond. That'll be the second personal foul on Andre Drummond. first team foul. Zach will go to the line for 2 shots, and Andre Drummond disagrees with the call. And Zach will drain the first one. So it is 66-49. Bulls lead. Still looking like a dominant performance by Chicago, no matter where I set the sliders. I am playing on Hall of Fame, but I've messed with the sliders and I tweaked them a little bit because we were losing probably every game by 20 when I was playing on Hall of Fame originally. But over time, I've learned how to play. What a alley-oop pass to Blake Griffin, and he lays it up. 16-point lead for the Bulls. 8:13 left in the third period. Zach. Oh, and he gets fouled as he was trying to go in for the... They should let him get 2 shots on that because he got fouled as he was trying to go up for a shot. He didn't even let him off the ground, but they're not going to give it. Fadeaway jump shot by Kuzma. Misses. Rebound by Dumboya. Zach rushes down the court to make sure nobody gets an opening. Reggie Jackson reverse layup, and it's a 14-point lead for the Bulls, and Reggie Jackson continues his consistency. Zach LaVine draws a foul on Drummond. That'll be the 3rd personal foul on Andre Drummond, and he is so upset, but that was a definite foul. I don't know what he's upset about. He literally brought him to the floor. Zach's got 14 or 15 points tonight, and he is 6 for 6 at the free throw line. He's literally drawn so many fouls. 69-53, Bulls lead. Too many superstars, I think, on this Bulls team for the Pistons to win this game. Blake Griffin has not played good. If Blake Griffin was on his game and playing like a all-star like he is in this game, then yeah, I would say the Pistons would have more victories or at least be competitive. But Blake Griffin has not played up to his potential in this whole series. Reggie Jackson has, but you can't have one player play up to his potential and everybody else not and expect to win. And the Bulls, all 3 of their big 3, Kuzma, DeRozan, and LaVine, have all played pretty much up to their potential, maybe with the exception of Kuzma. Zach sees DeRozan down low, fake shot, and DeMar can't get that to fall as Blake Griffin played great defense there. Patty Mills rushes down the court to make sure nothing gets in his way, but there's nothing you could do about a rolling, wrecking ball like Blake Griffin, and you're only a 5'11" guard. You have to foul him, and he still made the shot, and it's a 16-point, looking to be a 15-point lead for the Bulls if Griffin drains his free throw, and he does. So the Bulls, or it's a 13-point lead now for the Bulls. Pass to Kuzma. Kuzma backs away. Finds Patty Mills. Pass over to Zach LaVine. A lot of passing by the Bulls. Nice pick set by DeMar DeRozan and DeMarcus Cousins. And there is another foul on Andre Drummond, and Zach is going to go. No, they're not letting him go to the line. They're saying he wasn't in the motion of shooting. Zach with a pull-up jump shot. Drain that 3, and it's back to another 16-point advantage for the Bulls. A little fadeaway 3 by Zach LaVine. DeMarcus Cousins guards Andre Drummond. Here in the third period, 6:41 left. Andre Drummond misses the layup but puts his own miss back, and it's back to a 14-point lead. Zach has the ball, passes to Patty Mills. Mills looks. It's time to start doing a little subbing as my guys are starting to get a little tired. Mills for 3, and he drains it, and the Bulls go up by 19. Or no, it's, what is that, a 17-point lead. Okay, 17-point lead. And we are going to go ahead and sub out DeMar and DeMarcus and bring in Denzel Valentine and maybe Michael Beasley. Not there. That was a ridiculous. Let's go ahead and bring in Hernan Gomez as well. So we'll do 3. Patty Mills gets picked by Andre Drummond, and there is an alley-oop miss, but then Reggie Jackson gets the miss and puts it back in. It's a 15-point lead for the Bulls. 60-75, Bulls lead here in the United Center. DeRozan with the ball. Looks for a pick from Kuzma. Kuzma sets a good pick. DeRozan around everybody. Finds a way to the basket and does a 360 jam underneath the basket. DeMar DeRozan has had a game today. I'm telling you, he's on one. He's got 24 points. 5:42 left in the third period. The Bulls are up by 18 or 17 until Derrick Rose misses a layup. Pass to Kyle Kuzma. Kuzma's got Markieff Morris on him, trying to draw the foul, but gets the layup, and now it is a 19-point lead for the Bulls as the Pistons are starting to lose control of the game. Derrick Rose dribbles, nowhere to go. Zach plays great defense. He just got burnt. Right when I was going to say he played great, but he gets double-teamed by Kuzma, and Kuzma saves Zach LaVine on that. Jackson with the ball, guarded by Patty Mills closely as Drummond's looking to set a pick. He gets one set. DeMarcus comes over to help. Shot by Reggie Jackson. Drains it. 17-point lead for the Bulls. This quarter, the Pistons have had their best shooting performance, but they've not scored as much. So it's kind of easy to have a better shooting performance when you shoot less shots. Pass out to Patty Mills. Zach finds the ball in his hand. DeMarcus comes up to set a pick. Which way will he set? When Derrick tries to guard Zach, he does a good job of it. Zach, nice find by Patty Mills as Zach throws it out to Patty. Patty throws it back in, and the guy did not know Zach had the ball, and he shoots it and drains it. So it's back to a 19-point lead. Zach LaVine got 20 points. Jackson, nice dribble moves, and another easy shot for Reggie Jackson. I told you there's been one consistent player on this Pistons team, and that is Reggie Jackson. Zach is on fire. Oh, I tried to fake him out. Zach's on fire, but he missed that layup. Oh, I was trying to draw a charge. Demboya misses it. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. Zach's going to streak down court. He's got an opening. He's going to jam it home. 19-point lead for the Bulls again. The Bulls just maintaining these big leads in this series so far. It's just been unbelievable how well they've played compared to the Brooklyn series before this. Nice block there by DeMarcus Cousins. Zach streaking down court again. He surpasses everybody. Tries to draw a foul. Gets a layup instead. And it's a 21-point lead for the Bulls for the first time as Zach has 24 points and 15 in one quarter, which is this quarter. Him and DeMar have the same amount of points. But Zach did it mostly in this quarter. And there's a nice little jump shot by Derrick Rose. Makes it a 19-point lead for the Bulls. As the game has not really been back and forth, but the Bulls just seem to dominate the Pistons all season this year. We lost the first game against them early, and then after that we dominated when we did our trade with the Lakers. And there's a missed layup by Kuzma. Morris with the rebound. Jackson dribbles all over Patty Mills. Burn him, but Patty Mills catches back up. Derrick Rose, guarded by Zach LaVine, got 2 picks on each side. He takes one, lays it up, and now it's a 17-point lead for the Bulls. And the Bulls are shooting 58% in this game. That's ridiculous. DeMar DeRozan gets it. Oh, and Demboya about stole it. Didn't get it, though. Kuzma sets a pick. DeMar, little jump shot from the corner. Misses it. Rebound by Markieff Morris. Patty Mills rushes down court to stop Demboya. 2:27 left in the third. There's a steal by Patty Mills, and Kuzma has got an opening. No, he don't. Or does he? With that little guy on him. Sure he does. And now it's a 19-point game again, and there's a timeout by the Pistons. Chicago leads this series 2-1. If they win this game and go up 3-1, you would have to pretty much say that the Bulls are going to the Eastern Conference Finals. I wouldn't see much of a chance for the Pistons to beat us 3 times in a row. They definitely are having a hard time beating us once. The only reason they got a victory on us is because I had to sim the end of the game 2, and they ended up coming back and beating us in sim. So, yeah. Kennard with the ball passes out to Reggie Jackson. Patty Mills guards. 2 minutes left in the third here in game 4. Bulls are up by 19, and there's a block by Michael Beasley. Jackson green-lighted that, but it didn't matter because Beasley and Zach has an open dunk, and he jams it home. It's a 21-point lead for the Bulls. If they can maintain a 19, 21-point lead, going maybe 4 minutes into the fourth quarter, it would be game. I don't see the Pistons getting 21 on a 21-0 run or anything like that. Morris for 3, misses it. Rebound by Wood. Nice defense by Hernan Gomez, and he gets the rebound. Zach jumps up to get it. Kennard plays great deep. Zach with the turnaround, and he's going to jam that one home. And it's one jam after another by Zach LaVine, and the Bulls go up by 23 points on these Pistons. That is insanity. We have just dominated this series compared to the Brooklyn series where it was a 4-3. We barely won that last game in a very close buzzer beater style game. The Pistons just haven't been a challenge at all. I mean, they beat us once, and that's it. We've dominated them since. And it's not just blowing by with Zach LaVine. DeMar DeRozan also has 24 or 25 points. And Kuzma's got him about 8 or 10 with a bunch of rebounds. So Beasley, good defense, but Kennard, green lights a layup. 91-72, 19-point lead again. We're down to the end of the third, and it looks like the Bulls are going to go in. Valentine shoots a deep three. They're going to leave him open. Why not take it? I just don't understand their logic. The AI just leaves the best three-point shooters open. I don't get it. 22-point lead for the Bulls. Zach plays D on Kennard. Mills on Jackson. We haven't even been able to sub in our second team yet. There hasn't been any stoppage in this third period at all. It's just been nonstop going, full throttle. Zach LaVine, what a find by Patty. I was trying to alley-oop it. I don't know what happened, and there's a block by Marjanovic, and it still falls in for Zach. 17 seconds left. This will be the final possession for the Pistons probably, unless they go quickly, and then we get another chance. But they're getting the time run down. Marjanovic will come up to the corner of the free throw line. You got Morris on the other side, and then you got, looks like Wood and Kennard on the edges. And there you go. End of the third quarter, Bulls lead by 24 points. The biggest lead of this series so far. The Bulls are dominant. Looking dominant, guys. Looking dominant. Hi. All right, let's go ahead and sub in the rest of our guys, too. Here's the assist of the game. I guess it was a nice pass by Michael Kidd-Gilchrist to Zach LaVine. I don't really see what the big deal was about that. All right, so we got... let's take Patty Mills out, put in Rondo. Let's take Zach out, put in Danny Green. We'll leave all these guys in for about 5 minutes. Or we'll leave them in the rest of the game, actually, if we keep the lead. Because I want to rest my players for the Eastern Conference Finals, which will be against either the Raptors or the Sixers, which will be a much tougher game than the Pistons. Reggie Jackson dribbles, finds an opening, and he has just been the only player the Pistons have that actually seems to care about winning these games is Reggie Jackson. So you got to wonder. Why is Blake Griffin not caring enough? Is he going maybe free agent next season? I tried to get Blake Griffin early on in this series because I wanted a really good power forward to complement Zach and DeMar, and I just never could get it worked out. So we ended up with Kuzma, which is just as good. Beasley with a nice bunch of fakes, but he could not make it go, and Griffin with the rebound. Danny Green guards Rose. He's just so much slower. He's just too slow. Danny Green cannot keep up with them quick little point guards, and it's a 20-point lead for the Bulls with 9:28 left. Rondo will bring the ball up the court. Denzel, are they really leaving me open again, or is this fake? Danny Green, he'll pop up a deep three. I didn't even get to see my meter, so that kind of screwed me up there because my head's in the way. Rose, Rondo about to take a charge, and Rose stopped himself. 9:03 left in the fourth quarter. Marjanovic with the ball at the top of the key. Beasley on Marjanovic. That is a mismatch, but it is not for us because we steal it, and Green misses a layup. What is going on with the Bulls here? Missing layups with a 20-point lead here in the fourth. Rose guarded by Green. Good defense so far. Rondo comes over, and there's an easy layup for Derrick Rose. So it's an 18-point lead for the Bulls. The Pistons slowly creeping their way here, or trying to creep their way back in this game. They don't want to go down 3-1 to a team as talented as these Chicago Bulls. Danny Green open for three, pops it, misses, and it's time. It's time for the Pistons to go on a little run here. You can tell by the way things are going for the Bulls. Rose with the ball. Valentine guards closely. Oh, I jumped too soon, but missed it anyhow. Good rebound there by Hernan Gomez over Marjanovic. Here's Rondo. Rondo stands and looks and sees everybody moving, finds Valentine. Pick set by Michael Beasley. Valentine goes the opposite way, draws the foul on Marjanovic. He'll go to the line and shoot two. Bulls are leading by 18, looking to lead by 20 after these two free throws. Now, if we maintain this kind of lead, I probably won't put any of my starters back in. I definitely don't want to risk injury, and I definitely want to get them rested for the not only the next game in this series, but the Eastern Conference Finals, which I would guess we're going to be pretty close to getting there. Well, we would be pretty close. What a block by Michael Beasley. That was nasty. Blake Griffin tried to drive in on Beasley, the old school ball player, and it didn't work out for Blake. I just don't get Blake Griffin. He's not tried in this series at all. I think he's averaged like 12 points a game in this series, whereas he's averaging over 20 in the playoffs period. But in this series, he's played really bad. And there's a three-pointer by the Pistons, and we got a 17-point lead for the Bulls. Danny Green, he'll pop up at 3 and miss it again. So Danny Green's off his game today. It's a 17-point lead. The Bulls need to it's a 15-point lead, and the Pistons are starting to fight their way back in this thing. A 15-point lead is not as insurmountable as a 21 or 22-point lead. But we got to be smarter with our shot selection. Beasley gets... Blake Griffin was just waiting. Rondo can't do any kind of defense. And Marjanovic gets fouled and the basket. And it is now a 13-point game and maybe a 12-point game. Wow, dude. A minute ago we were up by 24, and now we're only up by 12. That quick, the Pistons are on a massive run, and this is where I might have to bring the starters back in. There's Danny Green for another 3, drains it, finally, and the Bulls go back up by 15. 86-101, Pistons down by 15 on the Bulls here with 6:42 left in the game. Pass out to Marjanovic. Down low to Blake Griffin, and nice defense by Michael Beasley, and nice rebound by Hernan Gomez. Pass out to Denzel Valentine, who's got an opening, but he can't get by Marjanovic. He's just too big. Rondo. Good moves by Rondo. I didn't know he still had them kind of moves. Beasley. Valentine pops one over Marjanovic. Don't think he'll make that. Marjanovic way too big and basically blocked the whole basket. And a steal by Hernan Gomez. Blake Griffin. And Gomez with a layup, and we're up by 17. So just like that, the Bulls get themselves back in a good position with 6 minutes left. Hernan Gomez is so slow. Derrick Rose on Danny Green guards him, but he's just not fast enough. And there's an easy layup for Derrick Rose. So 15-point lead for the Bulls. Derrick Rose is once again absolutely dominating against Danny Green. And it's about time to bring our starters back in, I think, if we keep allowing that kind of scourge. I don't want to bring them all in at once, though. I don't know if I should even bring them in. It looks like we will win this game. I don't know, though. There's 5:32 left, and I've seen worse things happen on 2K. 4 on the shot clock. Valentine pops up at 3. Drain it! I don't think I'm going to bring them back in. Actually, I think I'm going to put in... I'm going to give Felicio some playoff time. Who else needs to play? And the rest of them are all... Yeah, the rest of them are typical backups. Our actual second team is mostly on the bench. So we're really playing with our third team, except maybe 3 guys. Reggie Jackson on Rondo. Rondo guards closely. Jackson tired. Been the only player in this whole series that's maintained a good play. And there's a nice fake by Blake Griffin, but he cannot get it to go. He's just not played well in this series. Valentine. Gomez. Wide open for 3. Misses it, though, and a rebound by Doumbouya. It's an 18-point lead for the Bulls. Felicio getting his first playoff action. He's sitting out there waiting to come in. I played with Felicio. I did a Bulls MyLeague before I started doing YouTube, but I ended up doing the end of it on YouTube in 2K18, and I had Felicio on as my backup center. He was okay. He's in now as he cannot guard Drummond. He get too busy with Blake Griffin, and alley-oop to Drummond makes it a 16-point lead with 4:30 left in the game. Nice shot. Nice shot by Valentine. He drains that bad boy. It's a 19-point lead for the Bulls. 4:25. Man, the Pistons just have not played well. I don't know what else to say. I've downed the sliders. I've made it harder. It's just they don't care, obviously. And Blake Griffin has played terrible. Valentine tries to draw a foul. Cannot get it as Doumbouya gets the rebound. Pass out to Blake Griffin. Beasley's waiting on him. Griffin for 3 and drains it. So Blake can hit a 3 here and there, and that's a 16-point lead for the Bulls with 3:58 left. Rondo will bring the ball up the court. Pass to Danny Green, looking for a pick. Finds one from Beasley. Danny Green draws in and nothing. Rebound by Blake Griffin. Danny Green's had a rough game. Rondo is on a massive mismatch. And another 3 by the Pistons. That was Derrick Rose, and it's a 13-point lead for the Bulls. 3:35 left. I may have to start bringing the starters in if this is the kind of stuff that's going to happen. And we are just missing shot after shot. Dumboya for 3, and no, he misses it. Rebounded by Andre Drummond, lays it in. It's a 11-point game now with 3 minutes left, guys. It's time to sub. They're coming back, and I don't like it. So what do? There's a way you can sub everything at once. So let's bring back in Patty Mills. Let's bring back in DeMarcus Cousins, DeMar DeRozan, and Zach LaVine. Yeah, we don't want to mess around with that. Definitely don't want to mess around with that. Kuzma can come back in as well. We're just going to bring in a whole platoon switch here. All right, so yeah, let's bring everybody back in. I'll call timeout here in a minute, make sure they all get lined up and raring to go. Danny Green for okay. Danny Green drains a 3 and gives the Bulls a 14-point advantage with 3 minutes left. Reggie Jackson brings the ball up court. Rondo plays good defense. The Bulls crowd is into it, chanting defense. Beasley comes over to play defense, and another great shot by Reggie Jackson. Unbelievable that he has played so well. It is 112-100 with 2:45 left in the game. Danny Green again pops another one. Misses that one. Felicio couldn't get over there and get the rebound. Rose guarded by Rondo. Good defense by Rondo. Rose could not hit it, and a rebound by Michael Beasley. Pass to Danny Green. Green's going to try to streak, but he can't get it going. Denzel was open out there on the far side. Drained a 3, and the Bulls are going to win the game. That'll be the dagger. 15-point lead with 2:19 left. And the Pistons are going to hurry up and take a timeout, and the probably shouldn't even have put the starters in, but I'm going to now, just to make sure we keep this 15-point lead, because 15 points is really 3 5s. Or 5 threes. Sorry, I said that backwards. If they get 5 threes in a row and we don't score, they could come and tie the game. Now, the chances of that happening are slim to none. Zach LaVine wins player of the game. I don't know how DeMar DeRozan didn't get that accolade, but he didn't. Jackson, guarded by Patty Mills. I'm kind of watching down low to see what they're going to do with Blake Griffin. And what they're doing is rotating him as a pick guy, and then he's taking off and dive cutting to the lane. Derrick Rose hits another 3. Now, this is where the game starts saying, hey, the Pistons need to do a little better, so they make them hit a lot of 3s. But Derrick Rose is just a little more tired than Zach. Zach, pass out to DeMar, who just got by Demboya. It's got an opening. No, big block by Andre Drummond. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. A minute 45 left in the game. The Bulls are up by 12. Zach LaVine will try to get an opening here. Oh, and a steal by Derrick Rose. 4, 3, 2, 1. Zach misses, and a rebound by Andre Drummond. Minute 30 left. 12-point lead for the Bulls over the Pistons. DeMar DeRozan comes over, plays good defense. Rebound by Kyle Kuzma. Pass to Zach LaVine. He's streaking down the court. He's got an opening, but Andre Drummond's in his way. Gets fouled, though. And that's Drummond's 5th foul with a minute 24 left. Zach LaVine will go to the line and shoot 2. He'll drain the first one. 31 points in this game tonight. 32. Oh, I screwed up that free throw bad, guys. Sorry. 32 points for Zach LaVine in this game. He's had a great game. And I think DeMar has like 26. Oh, Blake couldn't hold on to it. Zach comes up from behind and steals it. We got a minute 10 left. DeMar streaking to the basket. He'll dunk it over Derrick Rose. Now the Bulls are back up by 15 with 1 minute left. I'm talking 90 or 60 seconds. The chances of the Pistons coming back now, it's not happening. Let's just be honest. You're not supposed to say that in sports, but it's not happening. Blake Griffin just cannot get by Kyle Kuzma. Kuzma's outplayed Blake Griffin this whole game. He's not scored as that much, but he's played great defense. He's just not got chances to score when you got Zach and DeMar on your team. In and out shot by Derrick Rose, and that'll end the game. You might as well just hold on to the ball, waste the shot clock. Derrick Rose comes out on DeMar. I'm kind of staying away from him. I'm trying to get the shot clock down to about 5, and then I'll drive it. Draw a call for a pick. Down to 5, the shot clock, Blake Griffin. And there's a trip, and it's still by Derrick Rose. So 15-point lead with 18 seconds left. Pistons sling it out to Reggie Jackson. He misses the 3. Rebound by Blake Griffin. He gets fouled, and go to the line to shoot 2 with 13 seconds left. DeMarcus Cousins on the foul. Blake Griffin only has 10 points and 4 assists, guys. That is pathetic for a player that's an 88 overall in this game. So a 14-point lead for the Bulls, and they'll take this game all the way home, baby. And it's a 3-1 lead in the series for the Bulls. Fadeaway jumper and misses it, but it doesn't matter. The Bulls win by 14 in Game 4. Bulls win Game 3. Bulls win Game 4. They take a 3-1 lead in the series over the Pistons. And it looks like, from this perspective right now, that the Bulls are on their way to the Eastern Conference Finals to probably play the Raptors. If I was a betting man, I'm not. Who knows what the Pistons will do in the next couple of games. Bulls celebrating. They did not win the series yet, but one more win and they do. So even if the next episode's thumbnail says games 5 and 6, it may just be game 5. Don't pay attention to the thumbnails all the time. It could be false advertising. All right, guys, so let's take a look at the box scores. Zach had 31-3-2. DeMar had 24-1-1. Valentine 17-3-2. Green 12-1-4. Kuzma only got 9-4-3. Had a pretty slow game. Caruso 9. No rebounds and an assist. Patty Mills got 6 points, 6 assists. That's good. Kid Gilchrist 4-4-2. And then Hernan Gomez got 12 rebounds. Cousins got 10 rebounds. And Rondo got 2 assists. Beasley got 2 assists. And Felicio didn't get anything. So there you go. Team comparison, the Bulls shot 53%. They shot 52% from behind the arc. That is just an unbelievable. That's so unrealistic, and I got to change that. I thought we missed a lot from behind the line today, but we obviously shot way better, unless that's a messed up stat. Did good from free throws. We had more fast break points. They got more points in the paint because of Marjanovic. They also got more second chance points, but our bench absolutely hammered their bench. Our bench got 46 points. Their bench got 21. They literally laid them out. That's the reason we won the game. Offensive rebounds, the Bulls only got 8 offensive rebounds. The Pistons got 20 offensive rebounds. The Bulls got 37 defensive rebounds. The Pistons got 32. Oh, that's 20 offensive rebounds. That's bad. 7 steals by the Pistons. The Bulls got 5. 6 blocks by the Pistons. The Bulls got 4. The Pistons had more turnovers. No, they had 5. 5 turnovers, 12 points. The Bulls got 12 points off those 5 turnovers. The Pistons get 8 turnovers for 8 points. That's not that good. 9 fouls for the Bulls, 12 for the Pistons. The Bulls got 11 dunks in this game. The Pistons only got 3. Bulls took a 24-point lead, and the biggest lead for the Pistons was 6. And the Pistons won time of possession because the Bulls just kept scoring. So there you go. That's the end of this game. Let's go take a look at what Game 5 and 6 may look like. If the Pistons get a victory in the next game, it'll be Games 5 and 6. If the Bulls win in Detroit in the next game, they win the series and go to the Eastern Conference Finals. So let's go to play game and see what's happening in the playoffs around the league. Oh, Philadelphia did win one, though. How about that? They finally get a victory, and so did Portland. And Houston has made their way to the Western Conference Finals to play probably the Clippers, if I had to guess. And the Bulls take a 3-1 lead over the Pistons, and the Raptors lead 3-1 over the Sixers, but the Sixers finally get a victory in Toronto, and now they'll go back to Philadelphia hoping to get 2 more there. So Game 4, Sixers beat the Raptors by 50 points. Look at the bottom there. Game 4, 76ers beat the Raptors 141-92. Why are these games so sick, like severely spread out like that? Social media says the Rockets do what it takes, defeating the Lakers to go to the conference finals. Embiid and the 76ers destroy the Raptors 141-92 in Toronto, by the way. Trailblazers finally took care of business, beat the Clippers 110-105. Westbrook had a great night for the Houston Rockets. The Sixers, Embiid drops 32, and our Sixers crushed the Raptors. Bulls too much for the Pistons. Beat them by 14. Lillard got 33 points in his victory over the Clippers. And, yeah, there you go, guys. Why does that? I wonder what those little basketball mean. Likes? I don't know. So take a look at the. Let's take a look. Oh, we already did all that. So let's go and take a look at the playoff leaders. Zach's still second in scoring. That's right. James Harden's still playing too. So these two actually should be the leaders. I don't know why Giannis gets to keep his spot. He's not even playing anymore. Second round. Hang on just a second. I froze it. I froze the game. It's saving. Look at that bottom of the screen. It's taking it forever. That is so pathetic. First round, Zach led. Conference semifinals, Harden's actually leading that. And it's doing that thing again. Why is it doing that? PS4, guys. Old school. All right, anyhow, we ain't worried about that. So we got one more, maybe two more, maybe three more games against the Pistons. But we have dominated the Pistons so far this series. They dominated the Bucks 4-0. They swept them and got themselves into this semifinals. But the Bulls are absolutely hammering them right now, and the Bulls, almost lost to the Nets in the first round. So the Raptors are a 3-1 lead right now, but the Sixers did beat them by 50 in the last game. The Clippers lost by 5 to the Trailblazers. It does look like the Western Conference Finals are going to be Clippers and Rockets. I feel more comfortable saying that than saying it's the Sixers and Bulls, or saying it's the Raptors and Bulls here, even though I do think that is going to be the eventual outcome. The Raptors are going to be tough if we have to play them, and they've got a lot of really good players and really good shooters, especially with Kyle Lowry and Fred VanVleet. So, yeah, there it goes. So we're still after Rudy Gobert, even if I leave this Bulls team and go GM the Pittsburgh Force. I'll go after him there. It just depends on where I'm at. But I don't know where you would go changing teams. Should be right back here, right? Options, MyLeague settings, coach settings. Hang on just a second. Let's see. Where do you pick a new team? MyLeague automation? I don't care about all this. I just want to know where you pick a different team. Settings, game. I've already done all this. I'll look it up, but there's got to be a way where you can pick a different team. I think you go to where I would go to where you could quit. Progression sliders after computer save as controller settings. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'll look it up or whatever. But hopefully we'll get to take over as the Pittsburgh Force next season. So I hope you guys have a great day. Appreciate you coming by and saying hi, all my favorite people watching live and in person. The Bulls dominated both games. There was no excitement about this episode like there usually is during the hockey and basketball games. So the Bulls just hammered them. I mean, there was nothing hard about it, really. It was easy. And the Bulls are looking towards the Eastern Conference Finals, but they still got to get another victory over the Pistons. We'll see if it happens in the next episode, which will be episode 36. And we are prepared to go to Detroit and hopefully get a victory and win the first game and end it and go straight to the Eastern Conference Finals against probably the Raptors. So appreciate you guys coming by and saying hi, Obi and EC and all you guys and all the other guys that support me and send and do all the stuff that y'all do. You guys are great. You're great. Hope you guys have a great day. I might be back later. I don't know. I'm about to start a motocross series where I'm learning how to play it right now. I'm still practicing, but eventually I'll start a motocross series, a career with a character that I created, and we'll see where he goes and see if he can get any championships. That'll be fun because NASCAR Heat 5, we played it for a little while. I just didn't get the views I wanted it to get. Maybe motocross does really well. We'll see. And I may go back to hunting here soon. I don't know. It's a sport, so it is what it is. We'll see you guys. Hope you have a great